it to the face, yeah. She wanna stay. Singing to your bitch like I was Drake, yeah.
Don't just try to tell me you love me. Can't keep it real if you really don't trust me. Come with a real, you hip in the front, so you get my meals. I'm gunning for the money in the bank. Come with a dank, skrilling a tank, rolling with the gang. You sit and I on the sideline tripping. I go to the hole with the rock like Pippin.
Yeah. I'm okay.
Bitch, I said what I said.
I'd rather be famous instead. Britney Spears. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of anything rhyme with it.
I had Nirvana stuck in my head all day.
Autobio. Who knew Kurt Cobain was a big Heat fan?
Autobio.
Autobio.
I got my subtitles on for YouTube. The lyrics for that song are just so random. He's like, he literally starts saying like random shit. Unless it's like, maybe I don't know. He's like, a mosquito, my libido. I'm like, what the?
Some taquitos, Cool Ranch Doritos.
I don't even know, like, and I'm not even. Those are the lyrics.
Yeah.
Not the ones Spinny said though. I ain't gonna lie.
Hi, Aunt Becky.
Hi, Aunt Becky. We saw Malcolm on Sunday.
Yeah.
He dabbed up behind me.
It was dope.
He was actually pretty excited to see us.
Huh? Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he had a big
dope.
smile. I had the fresh dub too.
Yeah.
He had a big play on special
And he made
teams,
some
too.
plays. Yeah.
Yeah. Hit a like if you guys haven't already. 5-star review on all podcast platforms. I'm Easy at Spinmo Rax.
Hello.
Young Chris, JB Smooth. We are the Woodward Heavyweights live from 5 to 7 Monday to Fridays on WoodwardSports.com. Check it out.
Check it out.
Speaking of musical artists.
Britney Spears.
Well, yeah, we don't have the video though, but she's still psycho. We don't need.
She was dancing with knives.
The
I was
scariest
like, bro,
shit.
she is dangerous.
In
She's a
those
danger
videos?
to like national security
Yeah. And the dog's just like,
because she can go anywhere she wants, and she thinks she's on Mars wherever she is. And now that she's got knives in her hands, bro,
She got smacked by Wimpy security.
yeah. I wouldn't want her walking up and grabbing this dude that just got $1 million contract either. Who knows if she's got a knife or.
For me, what scares me, I mean, obviously the movements are like weird and like some devil worshipy type stuff, but it's like the dead fish.
Yes.
Look.
Yeah.
Where
Like me
she's
on
like,
the bull.
Yes. Yes.
That's a
Just
great
like, bro, this
analogy.
person's possessed right now.
Yeah.
I just don't even know what's going on.
Yeah.
It's weird. The
a
Britney
great
Spears thing is weird,
analogy.
but that's not where I was going with this one. I just want to shout out Travis Kelce. Sorry, JB. If it does happen, you'll be asking my brother with Travis Kelce because Taylor
is pretty
Swift.
dope.
Yeah, that's true.
That would be dope.
I don't mind that.
You got that. You know.
Yeah, I don't mind that. I mean, he was out with her till 2 a.m. We were out till 3. It's okay.
Hey.
So you got 1 hour, he got 2? Or he got like a lot more? You just take the 1 hour?
I just take the 1 extra hour, you know.
I could take that so many places. I'm gonna let it be.
All I know is Travis Kelce is pulling the ultimate finesse.
Yeah. 400% jersey
400%
sales.
jersey sales. I know his podcast numbers are shooting up.
All day.
Those Swiftie armies, they ride out. And like, that's the ultimate marketing campaign.
My favorite twist on it is this one, Chris, you want to put up there. I seen the tweet floating around. I was like, wait a minute. These two are fucking? And it throws up this picture of Swift and Kelce.
Oh,
okay.
DeAndre Swift and
Yeah.
yeah. Hell yeah.
I did not know where you were going with that.
I thought you'd put the two together, Chris.
Yeah.
Swift, Kelce.
It's all right.
It's all right. So apparently these two are
got
fucking.
it.
So, Jason Kelce's jersey sales are up 400% because he's a biracial gay guy. He's open up to the liberal
Yeah,
market.
hey man, shout out to him.
Buying up that jersey like crazy. To be honest with you, I'm sick of that. Right when it was like rumored, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, don't care. Bleacher
Really?
Report posted 10 posts
Bro, I
about
know.
it in 24 hours.
For Dove Kleiman, JPA, whatever been blowing up on Twitter too, the same shit.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit?
Taylor Swift ain't even
Yeah.
that bad.
She's cute.
She's cute and
She's really
got,
pretty.
and
She's
she's
really
got
pretty.
cheddar. But
Yeah, she got cheddar, but she ain't got.
JB said her over Meg. I couldn't believe
Yeah,
that.
that's
man.
wild.
I mean,
JB,
she's got the bag. Like, what
Meg's
do you
got a bag
expect?
too.
Not as big as Taylor's.
That is
though.
fair.
That's-
I'll give you that.
100% talking
100% fair.
bags. Yeah, but we're not talking bags. We're talking about bangs.
Yeah.
And you picked Taylor.
Yeah.
You were JB was an inspiration for the kid on Ed, Ed and Eddie who carried the
Plank?
cardboard.
The
yeah.
plank.
Johnny
JB was an
Plank.
inspiration for the.
He is black.
Johnny's black.
Johnny's black. Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
How do you know?
I'm a big Ed and Eddie guy. I'm a big Ed and Eddie
Dude.
guy. That was my shit.
The
dude.
look in your face, I can't question.
Dude, that was my shit, man.
No, that was the best show. That was one of my favorite
Oh, yeah.
shows of all time.
Goated. That.
Yeah.
Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
You like that
Goated
show?
show. Goated show.
I was a big fan.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude,
I
that's
wasn't
classic.
either. I just remember in Ed, Ed and Eddie when his parents took Ed's stairs
Yeah.
away.
I'm grounded, so they took away my stairs.
He's honestly one of the goated characters of like Everton, honestly. Into sports though, Detroit Red Wings start preseason tonight.
Yep. Yeah.
You excited for that?
Yeah, they're playing the Penguins tonight, so excited to see that. Excited to watch that. Boys back on the ice, always a good thing. The new look Detroit Red Wings got some guys out there that obviously you got Ghost, you got DeBrincat as the big names. There's a bunch of other guys littering that roster that you know of that'll be out there playing. So I'm excited to see that. Excited to see how the lines look and see what the boys look like in their first action in the preseason.
Me
Now,
too.
well, go ahead, Chris.
I was just gonna say, me too. I'm super excited. I do want to actually watch this, and I was told that that they are going to do at least one period with all of the starters. So I'm excited to see what that looks like.
It's been trippy to see Chris become like a hockey fan, like over last
Legit.
season.
Yeah.
Now he was the first one to perk up.
Yeah, I honestly can't decide which I like more between hockey and football. Like, actually, no, it probably is football, but I would say hockey is like very close. I did not expect to really like either, but
do that
I love
hockey.
all three.
Tap in your
Just
inner
still
eye.
not baseball. Still not baseball.
Wow.
That's not true.
Wow.
That's not true. I promise it's not true.
Wow.
That's a scummy move, but it's not true. That's a scummy move.
Yo. I don't even know how to say that name.
I'm Hoopinks. I'm hooping. It's probably I'm hooping X.
Well, what's the X for?
I don't know.
For Twitter.
Yeah.
What's Tintadion mean?
But that's
XXX Tintadion.
Tentacion. I have no clue what that word
I don't
means.
know, but
Do you have any clip?
his concert was lit.
You went?
Yeah, at
But he
Rolling Loud.
also
It was
got
in
shot.
Miami.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah. His shit was viral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are the first like.
Yeah, that was one of the
It was
first.
before
yeah.
any of his albums came out, so he played "Look at Me" like 3 times. Went crazy every
It's still
time.
crazy every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hated on that guy. Guys, if you watch the show regularly, I if you hit a woman, I think you're the biggest bitch, and that was like a thing about him coming up. So I never like wanted to give him any attention. But after he passed away, I did take the time and listen to like a few of his projects, and I was like, damn, he actually.
Oh,
was,
he's super
he was
talented,
super
man.
talented.
The way he like just meshed
Last
the
time I
genres.
wiped the girl, she told the world I beat her.
He did though.
Well, we never know.
She fuck herself up? Maybe. I've had
just-
some crazy bitches.
Yeah,
in my
like
life.
what? Britney Spears would do that shit.
You're not wrong. On accident too.
I was nervous for her swinging them knives around
Yeah.
like that. Like,
I was nervous for the dogs.
yeah, bro.
Make a fucking puppy shish kebab over there soon. What the fuck is going on over there? Update on Detroit Lions versus the Green Bay Packers this Thursday. I think we're doing the watch party here. Although we got Lucas, if you're listening, we got to figure out that Amazon situation.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
week 1 that wasn't a thing. We got to figure that out. Make sure we're all on schedule for that
And
one.
what do
But,
we like? Game starts at 7, right?
I thought it started at 8.
I think it starts at 8.
Starts at 8, but
Yeah.
are we still getting cut off early?
I
think
probably
so.
So we'll just get wasted again.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we still have to do the pre-show.
I'm not trying to get that wasted though.
I mean, we should.
I mean,
Hey, we won last time.
Not that.
yeah, but
Why
at
wait?
least-
Get as wasted as you did through the game. Everything you did afterward, don't do that part.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Either way, injury update for the Detroit Lions. First and foremost, David Montgomery and Taylor Decker want to play, it sounds
Yes.
like. And so they're questionable as of now. It's possible they may be playing. You and I spoke yesterday. Those are the 2 names we only gave a fuck about. Mm-hmm. Those are the names like...
No,
these-
no disrespect to everybody else.
Yeah, no
but
disrespect. No
We
disrespect
need
at
those
all.
guys.
Yeah, I mean, dude, look at the... I mean, we won last week. Thank you. Shot the AG, held the Falcons to 6 points. I think Jordan Love's better than Desmond Ridder,
Yes,
but the Detroit Lions only scored 20.
yes.
David Montgomery and Taylor Decker, they're just better. They're better when they're in the game. They can run the ball more efficiently. You're playing the run more seriously. We need them if we want to win this game, in my opinion. I don't know if it's like a over... Do you ever like overanalyze something and you just psych yourself out to a certain extent? Mm-hmm. Kind of like Brad Holmes did with Jalen Carter. We'll talk about that later. But anyway, I feel like I'm doing that with the Packers. I'm starting to get a little nervous, man. I'm not going to lie. It's just...
Scared of Desmond Ridder. Now you're scared of Jordan Love.
I said I'm
Just
I'm
mid quarterback
scared.
scare you, huh?
You use the word scared. That's not what I'm saying. Just nervous. For the
Terrified.
Detroit Lions.
Terrified, shaking in his boots.
And it's more than Jordan Love, too. It's a team. We'll get into that as the show goes on. Speaking of the Green Bay Packers, Aaron Jones says he's playing, too. Mm-hmm. Christian Watson says he wants to play. Nothing's for sure yet. He hasn't actually practiced this week, so I don't know if he will. I traded for him and Jordan Love in the stack this morning.
Christian Watson and Jordan Love.
Yeah.
It's a mid-ass stack.
Christian Watson was straight as hell.
Yeah.
I guess with Aaron Rodgers.
With
though.
Aaron Rodgers.
We'll see. I still got Dobbs either way. Jordan Love can put up numbers, but also played some boo-boo teams. Speaking of those boo-boo teams, I'll save it for later. I was looking at the Packers, who they've been playing, defensive coordinators, offensive coordinators. In the same lineage Aaron Glenn comes from, which is Dennis, whatever his name is, the New Orleans coach. Yeah, Dennis Feinstein.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound real.
What the hell is his name? What's that coach's name of the New Orleans Saints?
Sean Payton?
No. Well, I mean, he was there too, yeah. But I'm talking about now.
Dennis.
Someone in the chat blessed me with that name real quick. I'll pull it up. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll say it for the second. Might make you nervous, though. A little bit more nervous. But either way, I'm excited for that game. I'm excited for basketball as well. I know that's still 30 days away. But
Dennis Allen.
Dennis Allen.
Thank you.
Feinstein.
Feinstein.
Aaron Glenn played under Dennis Allen, then coached under Dennis Allen.
Aaron Glenstein.
The same thing for the Falcons the week before, the defensive coordinator. So for the Green Bay Packers, setting up for Jordan Love, he'll see three. You know what I'm saying, like similar defensive concepts, like 3 weeks in a row. Us being the third time, they say third time's a charm. Just things I'm thinking of. Again, just maybe overanalyzing a couple of things, but just some things, and then we'll talk about it. Detroit Lions defense versus Green Bay Packers defense. Who do you think is better? Do you think the Detroit Lions defense is what we saw on this past Sunday, or something between from the week before? We'll talk about that as well. I also want to know about the Jalen Carter stuff. Maybe I should. You should. If I put it in there and it's too much, you could tell me to take it out. I obsess over it. I get it, but every time I see Jalen Carter, my stomach just gets. I get a pit in my stomach, man.
Yeah.
I get a little sad. It just ruins my day a little bit. Especially watching them last night, just do damage. If you look at the safety they had in the Thursday night game, talking about the Eagles, half of that is because you had Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter there. Both those guys are getting doubled. So you had that linebacker just run clean in there and make the play. By the way, that's a third string linebacker realistically for them.
Yeah.
Because you had what's his fucking face? It's in Chicago right now. They just signed him away from the Eagles. Travis. Something. Is it Travis?
The linebacker?
Yeah.
No,
he's not even that good to even remind. Then N'Kobe Dean steps up. Yes, T.J. Edwards. And then N'Kobe Dean steps in for him. N'Kobe Dean gets hurt. The guy who made that sack or safety last night for them is like a third string linebacker realistically for the Eagles. Your linebackers look great when your defense. Everything looks better when your defensive line looks great. Think about the best Detroit Lions defense you ever seen with Dominic Sue and the boys.
Yep.
We'll get into it. I'll calm down. Is it just me?
No. But you just talk about it a lot.
I know.
We all feel it.
I know. I partnered with that. Didn't make me sick in particular, but DeAndre Swift hype. The national media is so, what's the word I'm looking for, man? Casual.
Yeah.
We're Detroit Lions watchers. This is like, I get he never really ran for that much, but he's still been explosive plays for the Detroit Lions.
Yeah.
I think it's, I don't even know what his highest yard total with the Detroit Lions was, but I'm sick of the overhype with that one. Chris, let's take a canvas break with Glorious. Let's come back. We'll bitch some more, and then we'll start the show.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Telling you just in time. It's Glorious Cannabis, just in time for football season. The ice water bubble hash infused pre-roll called the Honolulu Blue. It smells so good. It's like the whiff of a first playoff win in 31 years. It's a gassy, aggressive strain named in honor of Detroit football. If you haven't had one of these ice water pre-rolls, you are missing out. They are so smooth. Find them at Dispo Dispensary for 25% off. Use the code Woodward Glorious. Once again, that's gloriouscanna.com.
Glorious.
The sports marketing agency would not be who we are without great community partners like Higuera Health and Carol Zaniga.
It's an awesome opportunity to partner with your organization. Higuera Health is a comprehensive behavioral health organization. We serve children through older adults with mental health, substance use, and developmental disabilities across Western Wayne counties, and really excited to now be in downriver communities as well. Give us a call at 734-458-4601.
Join Woodward Sports' own Jeff Iafrate, along with special WSN guests for the most anticipated Lions season in decades. Filled with different surprises and expert analysis. You're not going to want to miss out. Go to our Woodward Sports YouTube channel on Sundays and tune in live from 9:30 to 11:30 a.m.
Where's the most convenient place to get that big fitness energy?
It's Planet Fitness.
Join today for just $1 down, $10 a month. With over 2,400 locations and equipment for every workout, you can get in, get energized, and get going. And with free fitness training and most clubs open 24 hours, everyone belongs in the judgment-free zone. So join today for $1 down, $10 a month, no commitment, cancel anytime. Deal ends Wednesday, September 13th.
Join now at any Metro Detroit location. Hurry, offer ends soon.
Childhood may be over, but playtime is not. Outdoor Equip Co. is your source for power outdoor equipment sales, service, and parts. Carrying top brands such as Bad Boy, LS Tractor, Steel, and more. Servicing the Great Lakes region with locations in Metro Detroit and Greater Lansing. For more information, visit us at OutdoorEquipCo.com. Outdoor Equipment Company, your power equipment playground.
What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights live on WoodSports.com. I'm your boy Easy Joe. My guy's from Raxter.
Hello.
I just saw a funny ass meme. I'm sorry. Got young Chris, JB Smooth back in the booth. Shout out to Nick for filling in, but JB's the guy.
I think my all-time favorite meme is when it zooms in on Sully from Monsters Inc. and it like goes red and he's like, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. That's like when they put it in shit like that. It shit makes me laugh every time.
Memes are the best. Yeah. Like, imagine being a comedian and like just doing what you do for a living, the art of it, and then you have a picture with words just outdoing you.
Yep.
Like,
you remember the old memes?
Repeat too.
Like the Bad Luck Brian memes?
Oh, yes. That was a good one.
Bad Luck Brian. Sharkeisha was always one too.
Yeah, Sharkeisha, no.
Oh,
the one dude with the guy who's wearing all the like fake Gucci suit or like the fake Gucci zip up and hat and shit. I can't remember what his was called too, but the original memes were funny too. The Forever Alone meme.
Welcome back to World Heavyweights. Like when you guys have already 5-star reviews on all podcast platforms. Comment your favorite meme. Send us your favorite memes on Twitter. It's at SpeakySports _ at SpinMoreX, at the real Chris Platte, at JB puts it in the butt 69 420. Just kidding.
Where did this name come from? Wait a minute.
I was reading off your Twitter. JB up next. I'm just kidding. I started the conversation again. You could limit me. We just switch it up if you want to, but it's on the prep. You didn't change it, so it's there, Spinny. I'll go with the Swift stuff because I know the Carter stuff. The drums been beat a little bit. Swift been beat a little bit too. That's why she got all these #1 hits.
Yeah.
Make a song every time she got her heart broke.
She's getting beat for sure. Shout out Travis Kelce.
Beat it. Hell yeah.
You beating that up.
Anyway.
Have you seen his girl before Taylor Swift though? She is way better.
Definitely way more stacked.
So did he really fumble the bag now?
No. Here's the thing. She was bad. I'm talking about the girl that Travis Kelce was dating before.
Yeah.
This is a power
seen
marriage.
pictures.
This is like a power couple though.
Yeah. This is a power move.
Yeah.
This is a power move for sure. But like, let's be real about it. And this is for like all you guys out there maybe dealing with a heartbreak. There's so many women on this planet.
Yes.
Like there are a lot of fine women on this planet. Like Marin that took to the wedding.
Yeah.
What the? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Those are out there.
Yes.
Don't let any of these hoes play with your soul, as Nick Grant would say.
We don't trust these hoes,
yeah, don't
pass the
break
week.
your heart like that. Pass the week.
They're not in Wisconsin, though. Do not.
What the hell was that?
They're not in Wisconsin.
They're not Wisconsin. Don't go to Wisconsin.
You're thinking an Ebola oil.
Unless you want
Girl,
a
you're thinking an
linebacker.
Ebola oil meal. Anyway, DeAndre Swift getting love today. Detroit Lions getting hate. I don't know how though, because we're still like one of the better teams, so respected team around the league. I feel like at least.
Yes.
Or in my top 10, we're breaking down today too.
Yep.
But people are saying Ben Johnson, future head coach candidate, misused DeAndre Swift for a second week in a row.
Jeez.
Jesus, QT, what is wrong with you?
QT, that's pushing it, brother.
Wow. I did not say that. I ain't reading that
I'm
one.
not reading that either.
JB, go ahead and read it for us.
JB, what's that chat say?
Chris, you got the face of somebody who would read that.
Yeah, Chris, can you read that for
I
us?
just opened the chat to see this. I'm like, whoa, okay.
You know I
listeners,
can't
Chris.
read, so, you know.
All right, well, sorry, audio listeners. Maybe you guys should tap into YouTube.
5 stars.
5 stars. Either way.
5 stars and don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't say stuff like that.
Did my guy Ben Johnson misuse DeAndre Swift?
No.
The Detroit Lions, did Brad Holmes fuck up in trading DeAndre Swift for a day 3 pick?
Fuck no, baby.
Explain.
That's what happens. First of all, running backs aren't going to get you shit in the trade market. We see,
Facts.
like, we see it every day where elite running backs don't go for that much. Nobody wanted to trade a first-round pick for Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan fucking Taylor. So, like, you're not going to get a lot for a running back anyways. And when they use Swift like he's being used now, he would look this great for a couple games, and then unfortunately he would get injured. We know Swift had the talent, but he could never stay healthy, and you're not going to re-sign him You weren't going to re-sign him after this year, so you trade him and get something out of it rather than him walking away and getting nothing. That's what you do in the NFL. If you're not going to re-sign somebody, you trade them in the last year of their deal so they don't walk away for nothing, and you get something out of it rather than nothing. So no, this wasn't a bad move. It's just, that's what happens. It's business. And he went to a team that has the best offensive line in the NFL.
We have a picture of one of the holes he ran through last night. DeAndre Swift, you don't mind putting this one up here, Chris. But I mean, we had a great offensive line, too. It's the cost of doing business. The only exception to the rule, look at that hole.
Yeah.
It's basically Taylor Swift.
I can run through that hole.
Yeah, it's Taylor Swift album 4.
Jesus.
Hey, that thing bust open. You know what I mean? It's even got some red coming out.
All right. Too far. You always got to go there.
Hey, that's you all day. That wasn't me talking. That was him. That's crazy how you make your voice sound like me.
I don't even sound like that.
We said the same thing here. Just I will say this. Throw up the picture of the Detroit Lions, though. Because I got to be honest with Jahmyr Gibbs. Still hopeful for him, obviously. It's only 3 games into his career, but, like, he's got these situations going for him, too.
Yeah.
DeAndre Swift's vetted, though. And we know DeAndre Swift's been good. I never said he wasn't. But the reason why I bring this up, the reason why it's like obviously it pisses me off anyway to see in the morning anyway. It's like you guys never paid attention to DeAndre Swift in Detroit. Yeah, DeAndre Swift was constantly making highlight plays here, but he also was constantly getting hurt.
Yes.
If he stays healthy, that'd just be the luck of the Detroit Lions, and we just look like shitheads at that point. But what makes me feel like a shithead just a little bit is the combination of DeAndre Swift doing these things, because there are more rushing yards than he was getting here in Detroit.
Yeah.
But it's a combination of him doing these things alongside Jalen Carter. Because you traded back out of the reach of Jalen Carter to draft your running back that was then the replacement for Swift.
Yes.
But obviously if Swift is still capable of still balling, you have the combination of DeAndre Swift would have produced for you and Jalen Carter. And then you start questioning it a little bit. But then you got to factor in Sam Laporta and all that stuff too.
Brian Branch, different things like that. That's the one. If I'm going to be mad about one of them, it's going to be Jalen Carter, because obviously we all on this show wanted him, and it sucks that we see him doing what he's doing, and he looks good. He looks like a stud, but it's in the past, man. He's not on the team anymore. You can't dwell over it. Yeah. You got to roll with your guys. You got to look at what we got. We have statistically one of the best tight ends in the league up to through 3 games as a rookie. Mm-hmm. Brian Branch playing out of his mind as a rookie. Like, you got to look at what you have, not what you don't have. Yeah, I know, man. I know.
What?
I know.
Hey, everyone in the chat, Spinny, you're all correct. We can't go backwards. We can't go backwards. It is what it is at this point. But that's the only way I was able to spin the DeAndre Swift stuff and to, like, get myself excited enough to have an opinion on it. Because outside of that, we know DeAndre Swift does these things. For how long can he do them? It's when you partnered up with the other guy, whose name I'm not going to mention, is when I start getting a little bit upset. Along with, what kind of weight? I mean, this is a big hole. This should have been a touchdown for Jahmyr Gibbs.
Yeah. And if if you want to know who's playing, if you want to know who's good, who's bad, who's ready to go, all you got to do is check out the Lions pregame show before every Lions game, hosted by the man, the myth, the legend, the franchise, Jeff Iafrate. Right before every Lions game, Jeff Iafrate and weekly guests will be hosting the pregame show. Normally it's on Sundays from 9:30 to 11:30, but this week they're playing on Thursday, so make sure you check it out before that Thursday night matchup. It's going to be probably in the middle of the heavyweight slot, so come in and check out Jeff Iafrate and the Lions pregame show.
Yeah, man. I guess I just had to get some shit off my chest.
It's all right.
I mean, that's the only way I was able to spin that
kind of
way
like Taylor
to
Swift on Thursday night.
Upset myself or fall in line with people mocking the Detroit Lions for trading DeAndre Swift. And you're 100% right, too. The trade market of a running back, especially DeAndre Swift at that point.
Nothing.
Look at his stats.
Yes.
I think the highest amount of yards he had in his career was like 600-something to that point in his season. Never was a 1,000-yard rusher. So all you, like, want to look smart guys out there on Twitter, like you sound... To the people who know what the fuck is going on, who witnessed this guy's career up until these past 2 games with the Philadelphia Eagles, you look like a fucking idiot. You really do. I mean, somebody say, I'm going to look up DeAndre Swift's numbers right now, actually.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty damn sure it might even be less than 600. Because he was never readily available.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. It's gone. He's not a Lion anymore. Does he look good? Yeah. Did he look good in spurts in Detroit? Yes. You traded him for what he was because you weren't going to re-sign him. You got what you did because he was constantly injured, and the running back is a very depreciable asset. So, yeah, it sucks. Look at what Miles Sanders did in Philadelphia last year. He looked like one of the best backs in the league.
Yep.
What's he doing in Carolina now?
I had a good week last week.
Yeah, but not much.
He ain't running the ball, yeah.
He's not running the ball like he did in Philly.
Yep. And I told you guys this too. I told you, I mean, I wish, maybe I should start clipping myself and sharing it more without getting in trouble, but I told you this right when DeAndre Swift went to the Philly. You can't stack the box against them. Mm-hmm. You have to stay true to the quarterback and run the football. You have to be knowledgeable, or you have to be mindful of AJ. You have to be mindful of Smith.
Yes.
But this is a total offense. They have a lot of pieces there. Versus Detroit Lions, it's like, okay, you got DJ Chark that, all right, but it's DJ Chark. You're not really as worried about him as you are freaking I can't think of his last name right now.
AJ Brown.
Thank you, AJ Brown. Jesus Christ, that was weird. You're not as worried about a DJ Chark as you are AJ Brown. Amon-Ra St. Brown, I feel like he's just now getting his respect. But it was never that when DeAndre Swift was here, too. Like, they had to truly man up on a lot of these guys or just double team one of them. Mm-hmm. And DeAndre Swift has, like, all day, I mean, to run. An open box, I should say.
Yes.
It's not stacked. And he's talented, too. We knew this. Get over it. I'm over it. The one I'm not over is the other guy over there. Do you think Gibbs would be better than Swift? Be honest.
Yes. In totality, in his career, yes, I do.
Do you think he has to outperform Swift this year to, like, validate that?
No, he does not. He is a rookie.
Mm-hmm.
No.
That's fair.
We've seen things out of him. We've seen the makings of a guy who can be a very good player in this league.
Could you question it for Brad Holmes if you're truly looking at this year as a contending year? Could you have held on to Swift that he's better than Gibbs is going to be this year regardless?
Possibly, but I don't know if Brad Holmes truly thought there was a Super Bowl contending team.
Yeah.
He still had pieces, obviously, that he wanted to fill this roster off with, and he got them.
That's fair.
Give me Laporta, give me Brian Branch, give me Swift. Or not Swift, give me Gibbs. Like, it's what happens, man.
That's fair, because in the redraft, Brian Branch is probably going as a first rounder.
Yes.
And that's just 3 games into the season. Yeah, and so is Laporta. People were like, oh, they didn't draft Michael Mayer. They didn't draft Michael Mayer. I think Michael Mayer has like 1 catch in the season.
Yeah, in a redraft, Laporta's the first tight end off the board. In a redraft, Brian Branch is the top 3 defensive back off the board. And we got those guys in the second round. So
he's definitely in the first round. Because who were Witherspoon, Gonzalez, yeah.
Gonzalez is good, though.
Yeah, Gonzalez. That one's starting to hurt a little bit, too.
Yeah.
That boy is
Tyreek. Who did I want?
Tyreek gave him credit. Tyreek.
I wanted Gonzo and Carter, but, you know, it is what it is.
Did Gonzo go? Yeah, honestly, bro, I can't be that mad. Like Brad Holmes is giving us so much. You can't hit on everything. You can't. Mm-hmm. It just sucks those guys are ready for your fucking face, but yeah, it's whatever. Let me tell you about Mark White.
Mark
White gonna do you right. He's got the minute-by-minute listing agreement only offered to you by Mark White & Associates. Give him a call today or visit markwhitesales.com. The phone number is 248-290-8242. Again, that's 248-290-8242. markwhitesales.com. Try his minute-by-minute listing agreement. Cancel your listing agreement for any time, for any reason, with no penalty whatsoever.
Woodward Sports' own Tom Mazaway and Sam Stick Day will be hosting our Lions postgame show after every Lions game all season long. Tune into the Woodward Sports YouTube channel for his hot-off-the-press takes, game analysis, and Kool-Aid sipping celebrations. You won't want to miss it. Join Maz, Stick, and special guests each week immediately following every Lions game, exclusively on the WSN YouTube channel. Now, coming to Woodward Sports, Woodward and Main Street, the Woodward Sports Network Detroit Lions show. Let's go! Catch Gabrielle D. Phillips, Matt Broder, and Terry Foster for all the latest news on your Detroit Lions every week. Only on the Woodward Sports Network YouTube channel and woodwardsports.com.
At the Academy of Warren, they have a brand new state-of-the-art sports dome field house that has a regulation basketball court, volleyball court, and soccer field, which can also be used for 7-on-7 football. At the Academy of Warren, it features K-8 with AM and PM latchkey, smaller classroom sizes, a learning street, futuristic media center, free breakfast and lunch, and so much more. The Academy of Warren is now accepting new enrollments, so go and check them out online today at theacademyofwarren.net. Now, back to the heavies.
Buongiorno.
Arrivederci.
Welcome back to the Woodward Heavyweights Live on WoodwardSports.com. I'm your mate, Easy. That's my guy, Spin More Rax.
What up, though?
Young Chris, a.k.a. Young Blessed. Shout out, send him a Venmo. It's Chris, 42069.
R.I.P. Chris.
R.I.P. Chris. What is your Venmo, Chris?
It's Chris P1132.
Chris P.
Chris P.
1142.
Bacon.
Yes. Hey, JB Smooth. We also have a caller join us as well. JB, who do we have in line?
So we got Kane calling for you guys.
Kane.
That's a sick ass name.
Like Kane?
That is a dope name.
WWE Kane.
What up, though, Kane?
Am I here?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
what up,
good,
man?
Kane?
Oh my God! What up, boys? What up, boys? Listen, I've been listening to you guys for like since last season, dude. I love the show. You guys are the best fucking show on the entire network.
Let's go.
I love you guys, dog. But anyway, fuck the Bears. All right, fuck Justin Fields. He's a running back. He sucks. All right. We need to focus up, right? Everybody like the goddamn video right now. There's 300 people in the video. Right now, watching the video. Subscribe to the heavies. 5 stars on all platforms. But let me get to my point, right?
Yes, sir.
We need to listen, right? We're gonna fucking destroy the Packers,
Hell yeah.
right? We're gonna destroy the next game. We need to keep the momentum going. We need to draft cocaine. We need to defend the Glen. Everything, baby. Let's go.
Fuck
Let's
yeah,
go,
Kane.
baby.
That's what I'm talking about,
That's what I'm
Kane.
talking about, Kane.
Bring the energy, son.
Hey, MVP of the day, Kane.
MVP.
I'm going to get you. Let's go! That's what I'm talking about, baby. Shout out to Kane.
Shout out to Kane. I appreciate you
Hey,
calling
appreciate
in,
calling
brother.
in, man.
Dude, that's awesome.
Fucking
Love you, boys. Love you, boys.
Love you too,
man.
Kane. Shout out.
Appreciate everyone who listens to Heavies, man. Make sure I hit the like button, 5-star review. Fuck yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Hell yeah.
Let's just jump in the Packers then.
That's what we like to. Fuck the Packers. Jordan Love's a bitch. No, and it's Jordan Love. He had a decent game. He had a comeback. He threw the ball 44 times. Only completed, I think, 22 of them. Let me check real quick.
That sidearm
22 of
nice.
44, 259 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. They were down by a lot going into the fourth quarter. I think it was 17-0 going into the fourth quarter, and then they came back. Obviously, they're going to have some weapons back. Aaron Jones more than likely going to be back. Christian Watson more than likely going to be back. But I'm still not scared of the Packers. Jordan Love looks good. He doesn't look great. He doesn't look bad either, but we'll see going forward what he can do, what he can be. He's not an ass quarterback, but he's not a great quarterback. He's mid.
a tits quarterback.
He's mid as of right now.
Yeah, he's more of a tits guy.
He's not an ass quarterback. He's more of a tits quarterback. But I can't say I hate what I've seen out of him so far. I've liked it. He hasn't looked terrible, but I'm not scared of Jordan Love. I'm not scared of Green Bay Packers. I'm not scared of Lambeau. Go into the frozen tundra just like you did Week 17 last year and wipe their asses off the field. That's what I want to see. That's what I want. I want to see Taylor Decker back. I want to see Monty back. I want to see run the ball down their damn throats and get out of the frozen tundra with a dub.
I think Jordan Love. Are you guys already feel? If you've been listening to the show all offseason, I've always kind of been like semi-respectful of Jordan Love just because he's been in the system for so long and he's a first-round pick. And you say what you want about the Green Bay Packers, they hit on the quarterbacks.
Yeah.
That's a characteristic of the Green Bay Packers organization. But on the year, 53% completion rate, 7 touchdowns and 1 interception. He's averaging 218 yards per game and averaging like 24 yards rushing. Doesn't scare me. The 22 completions you mentioned from last week, his highest in the season. Outside of last week, he's only completed 15 passes in each game. I'm sorry, 14 the first game, 15 the second game. And I mentioned a little stat about defensive coordinators are all kind of in sync with Dennis Allen, head coach of New Orleans Saints. Coach AG, shout out to Alyssa short ass.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Short ass.
She
Anyway,
looks like Han Solo today too.
he just does.
She's got the Han Solo fit on.
Hey, 169 likes. He was sitting at the cake can to see her all day. But either way, Dennis Allen, the lineage was there. Sean Payton, AG played under him, coach under him. Similar situation too with Ryan Nielsen over there in Atlanta. That'll be the third time that Jordan Love's now seen this style of defense. But look at the numbers. He hasn't really done much against it.
Yeah.
Now, you could be impressed with the 7 touchdowns, which truthfully I was at a certain point. You got to remember, one of them was one of those like little forward passes for Jaden Reed.
Yep.
And he just ran it in.
Yep.
And another thing, too, is he looked good on the game-winning touchdown, I should say, to Romeo Dobbs last week. But, again, look at these teams he's playing. 2 of them from the AFC South, the Falcons, who beat them. Mm-hmm. You get the Saints, who I think the Saints actually got a respectable defense, and maybe that's when we start looking at the other side of the ball for the Packers. Well, that's actually Jameson Winston. You look at that point too.
Yeah.
And then before that was the Bears. Like I am semi-respectful of Jordan Love, but to take these numbers and to like launch him into something to be afraid of, I can't. Not with who he's played. He's never played anyone. He hasn't proved anything yet.
Yes. We obviously have a good lineage of Packers quarterbacks, but we'll need to see. This is going to be his biggest test of the season so far. This will be the Lions' second biggest test of the season, third biggest test of the season so far.
And the lights
they
are
already
on.
played 2 teams better than the Packers.
For Jordan Love, like it's a big pressure moment too. It's his first game starting at Lambeau. The lights are on. Primetime television.
Yeah.
A division game.
A team coming off of getting 7 sacks. Like that's hungry. I'm ready for it. JB, who we got on the phone, brother?
Oh, I got you over here. Long-time listener, 9 Drinks is on the phone.
9 drinks. Shout out. How you feeling, man?
Yeah, I'm here.
What's going on, man? How you feeling about this game coming up?
Oh, I can't wait. I think we're just going to tear them out.
That's what I like to hear.
I think... I love you, Easy. Oh, I love Spenny, too. And happy birthday, Spenny. Happy late birthday.
Thank you,
But,
sir.
I really think that we're going to be able to get after Love, and I think it's going to be something that we haven't seen before in Green Bay. I am projecting at least 8 sacks.
Ooh.
Total.
Wow.
You think that defense is right like that? They're ready to go? Damn.
Ready to go, buddy. Just like Spenny's always ready to go.
Hell yeah. 9 drinks. Love you too, brother. Appreciate you calling in, man. Oh, will you say one more thing?
Hey, thanks for having me. Hey, have a great night, guys. Love you guys.
Love you too,
Love
man.
you too, brother. Appreciate you. 9 drinks.
8 sacks.
Nice, yeah. 8 sacks.
Might as well went 9.
That's a lot.
His name.
That's a lot. 8 sacks is a lot. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to project that, but I do think Jordan Love's going to be running around scared.
I am very curious. This chat's got me dying right now. I'm very curious, though, about the Lions' defense. I want to know, like, what are they? What are we? Because you see one horrible performance against the Seattle Seahawks, and then one really, really dominant performance against the Atlanta Falcons.
Well, like I said,
obviously one's a playoff team.
Yeah,
one's the Falcons, but
one's the Falcons, one's a playoff team. The Falcons are a lot easier team to game plan for than the Seattle Seahawks. The Falcons, you literally all you have to do is stop the run, and then you got Desmond Shitter out there running around trying to act like a quarterback, but he's not. And they stop the run, and obviously the Falcons can't do anything. But with the Seahawks, you have a Hall of Fame coach. You've got arguably the best trio of receivers in the NFL.
Yeah.
A great running back in Kenneth Walker, multiple capable tight ends, and Geno Smith coming off the best year of his career. It's a much harder team to game plan for than the Falcons. The Packers, it's going to be the same kind of thing. You got to bottle up Aaron Jones. You got to stay glued to the wide receivers on the outside. It's going to be harder than the Falcons, but easier than the Seahawks.
Yeah, I mean that's facts. The one thing that, again, if I were to be nervous about anything, it's not like Jordan Love just out there killing you by himself, but he does have a lot of weapons, and I am semi-respectful of Matt LaFleur and what he's been.
Peter LaFleur.
He never really was able to run his offense like its full abilities with Aaron Rodgers, and there's certain things you couldn't do with Aaron Rodgers because, let's be real, he was in the twilight of his career, where you got to, Love was a little bit more energetic, a little bit younger, can run a little bit,
yeah,
get a couple like play actions, or not play actions, sorry, but RPOs.
But he's also someone that hasn't seen it. He's also someone that hasn't faced adversity. He's also someone that hasn't started against the Lions at Lambeau. He doesn't know these feelings. He doesn't know what's coming for him. And that's what I'm excited for. But what's coming for you is the best Lions content.
What's coming for you, brother?
What's coming for you, brother, is the best goddamn Lions content you've ever seen. And that's Lions Insider Show, Woodward and Maine, brother, hosted by Gabrielle D. Phillips, Matt Broder, and the legend Terry Foster. So make sure you check it out Tuesdays at 7 a.m. and Sundays at 8 a.m. only on Woodward Sports Network.
The toughest trio this side of the Mississippi.
Yes, sir.
Tell you that much. Real talk, though, back to Jordan Love. You're right. he hasn't seen this Lions defense. I mean, he did, I guess, 2021?
Yeah.
Last game of the season?
Yeah.
Got whooped, by the way. They beat him. But it's the same vice versa for the Detroit Lions defense. It's like we haven't seen Jordan Love. We haven't seen Jordan Love alongside Christian Watson, Dobbs. I mean, we don't know how they're going to utilize him. This is a different matchup for us versus, like, I guess they have the upper hand in terms of, like, that element of surprise.
Tape, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
They have the tape is there for the Lions. The tape is there for him to study. But tape only teaches you so much when you got Aiden Hutchinson chasing you around. When you got Brian Branch coming screaming off of his nickel position to put you in the dirt. Like, well, we'll see. We'll see. But I'm excited. I am very confident that the Lions get out of Lambeau with a dub.
Okay. I'm going to dig into that one a little bit more. I don't know why. I want to know why you're confident about the Detroit Lions going on the road at night, in the nighttime. And walking away with the dub. Ski mask, no ski mask, too, because we're away.
Yeah.
What you say, Chris?
I just said rip. When you said in the nighttime.
In the nighttime.
Nice.
Yeah, rip.
Is that rip?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Why
Rip
is that
Justin.
one? Oh, yeah, that's true.
Well, that's 7%. You can do whatever you want with it. But I'm excited to see what these guys can do. I'm excited to see what the Lions can do in Lambeau. I really do think they're going to take care of business.
David Bakhtiari had a practice today, too, for the Green Bay Packers.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you're dealing with a back injury, too.
JB, how you feeling?
I'm solid. I'm super confident. I don't know about the 8 sacks, but
yeah, 8 sacks is a little much.
That's asking for a lot, but I'm still confident in this team. They're coming off of this win, definitely hyped up a lot, and obviously a division rival. So they're going to put their best players out there, the best game that they have, and I feel like they're waiting for this.
I like what Wilson said in the Woodward Sports Chat. I'm not going to say 3, but he says Jordan Love will throw 3 picks. I don't think it's going to be 3, but I do think the Lions turn over Jordan Love. Obviously, last week they got a turnover.
Turn them over. Give them that love.
I got 2. I see 2.
Turn them over. Last week they got a turnover, but I don't really count it. It was the last play of the game. Hutch strip sack. It was beautiful. Yeah. I mean, like an impactful, meaningful one, like in the game to flip something, change the script. I do think they're going to get an interception off Jordan Love. I want to say it's going to be Jerry.
It's a short week, a little tape. I mean, I don't know, man. I can see us winning. I mean, he's kind of clean with the ball.
Yeah.
Jordan Love so far. He's played respectable defenses. Like Atlanta, you say what you want about us, like missing David Montgomery and having a couple backup right tackles, but they held the Detroit Lions to 20 points. The Packers scored 24 on them. You got the situation too. I guess I think D-Mon will be back.
Tell you what, regardless of whatever, Jordan Love's going to need a guardian. And he can hit up Guardian Alarm because Guardian Alarm offers you customized solutions from real experts. Their professional technicians take the time to recommend security and automation solutions specific to your needs. They also have 24/7 professional monitoring. You can call them anytime, day or night, and know a Guardian Alarm team member will stay on the phone as long as needed. And of course, they have technology backed by people. Your safety and security deserves technology. It's been proven to work, and people who have been proven to care. So call them at 1-800.
Stay out.
That's 1-800.
Stay out.
And let them know Woodward Sports sent you, brother.
How would you like to win not one, but 2 vehicles of your choice? One for you and one for your wife, your girlfriend, or your best bud. Get to Lady Jane's today for an award-winning haircut and automatically enter for your chance to win. Courtesy of Les Stanford Buick GMC of Ferndale. Lady Jane's, open 7 days a week, walk in anytime. It's wicked awesome. Brace yourselves, Detroit. As the sun begins to set, 2 of Woodward Sports' brightest young stars will be taking the mic for a brand new show. Woodward Nights with Booner and Broder. The dog days in Detroit are over, and the boys are unleashed. Join in on the banter and hop on the bandwagon of the #1 night show on the internet. Tune into the Woodward Sports YouTube channel every weeknight from 8 to 10 p.m. Woodward Nights with Booner and Broder.
It's the Randy Wise Celebrity Golf Tour.
You're a good coach, Tim. Oh, great shot.
Some of the biggest names in Michigan sports, and some, well, not so much.
Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, shit. Go in.
Watch episodes at woodwardsports.com.
Dispo is your local cannabis plug for a reason. They're open to midnight, and there's 12 locations across the great state of Michigan. And they have the first cannabis mall in the state of Michigan at Romeo. Make sure you guys stop by. They also have a brand new location at Whitmore Lake. They're your local cannabis plug for a reason. They're everywhere at all times. And if you can't make it to them, they'll make it to you. DISPOshops.com. Dispo Delivery, Dispo Dash will bring it to you. JB might be the one bringing it to you, too.
Might be JB pulling up on you.
Might be pulling up on you.
Pull up on me.
What up, though? Welcome back to the Whatever Waits Live, WoodsportsSports.com. I'm Easy. Spin more racks.
What up, though?
Chris, JB Smooth. Hit the like button if you guys haven't already. 5-star review on our podcast platforms. We talked about Jordan Love the last segment. Now, Spinny's supremely confident Detroit Lions are heading to town.
I'm very confident.
And whooping some ass.
I'm very confident.
Why, man? Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
I feel like they got the film advantage over there, playing this team so a certain amount of times.
What about this Packers team here is different from last year's Packers team?
I'll tell you what.
Other than not having Aaron Rodgers.
Devontae Wyatt's healthy.
Devontae Wyatt was healthy when they played on the first time.
Rashawn Gary's healthy. Yeah, you're Alexander's hurt right now, so that might help us a little bit there too. He had a couple of golf.
So you're scared of that their defense the Cheeseheads got?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, it really depends on how healthy Taylor Decker and Dave Montgomery is. Because them two healthy, I think we can do our thing. But
was what I said they is.
It's a situation where they got the tape on us. They played us a few damn there times.
That damn dare they did.
And we don't have them tape on them as much because they ain't had no damn Jordan Love in there.
You know, that damn Jordan Love, he ain't been in them doing that.
And it's a short week, too.
Don't come back now, here. It's a short week for them, too, brother.
But we're the ones at the disadvantage without the tape. They got the tape. It's a short week for us.
I
We
don't
got
need
no tape.
no tape on no goddamn Jordan Love.
I'm more concerned about their defense and our injuries than I am their offense, if I'm being quite honest with you.
You know what? I'll tell you something. I ain't scared of no goddamn Jordan Love. I've seen Lions take bigger shits than Jordan Love. I synced it.
I synced it.
I've seen a Bobcat come around the corner with more fierceness in his eyes than Jordan Love has in his whole body. I synced it. I ain't scared of no goddamn Jordan Love. Ting.
Now don't get me wrong, brother. I ain't telling you to be scared. I know everybody's scared of no goddamn cheesehead now. But I'm letting you know, I'm just not so supremely confident.
I'm as confident as it gets. I'm as confident as a sunflower in July. You better tell me that the Packers are bringing in Mike Ditka, the second coming of Bart Starr, and somebody else if you want me to have some fear. I ain't scared of no goddamn Green Bay Fudge Packers. You can tell them to take that shit back to Brothers and Pickles with Chris if they want to play in Wisconsin.
To this day. Listen, brother, blind confidence you got there. That's all I'm saying. This defense, now if I'm saying anything,
how are you so confident that the Detroit Lions last year could beat them Philadelphia Eagles, but you're scared of Jordan Love and the Fudge Packers?
Because we're missing a lot of our fellers, goddammit.
God damn it, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it,
Who's the closer for the Detroit Lions against the Green Bay Packers? It's Kirby Joseph. He's sitting there in the fucking whammy lambies with his hip all jacked up.
We might not got Kirby Joseph, but you know who we done got now?
Who we done got?
We got that Brian Branch, and I'll tell you that, man, he's a bad boy out there on the outside down there, you hear? Ting.
I didn't understand the last sentence you said there. And Bob, this is a southern accent, Kalamazoo. Suck on a 4th of July.
4th of July.
Sorry, I'm on too much. I'm too zapped up to do it, man, to be honest with you.
Free Joey Morrison.
Oh, no, QQWW tripping. Oh, wait, wrong stream, he says. Who do you think should step up the most for the Detroit Lions against in this matchup? Like, who are you expecting to dominate?
Ting. I think Aiden Hutchinson. Hutchinson's going to step up, and he's going to do himself something right. He's going to go out there. He's going to show why he's the second pick of that draft. A good Michigan boy going out there, harassing that Jordan Love feller. And you know who else I think is going to step up and make some plays?
Who?
Tracy Walker.
I think so, too.
I'll tell you what, Tracy Walker showed me a lot. He came back. He fought through an injury not a lot of people can recover from, you hear me? It's not like Jimbo stubbing his toe trying to chase that dingo out the country. He hurt his gosh dang Achilles, and I might not know a lot about them Europeans, but I know an Achilles is a bad injury to have. A lot of people don't return from an Achilles. Rome fell because of an Achilles. Now tell me something. Tell me what Tracy Walker did in his first game back.
Did pretty well.
He looked damn good, didn't he?
He laid the hammer.
He looked damn good, didn't he? He missed a couple balls that would have been game enders. And I bet he clamps those balls down against Jordan Love.
Hey, yo, brother.
Hey, yo!
Hey, yo, brother. But I'm being honest with you, I'm thinking out loud now, too, and I'm looking at Aiden Hutchinson. You talking about Tracy Walker. I'm talking about
Walker.
Aiden Hutchinson. I said in the chat earlier, there's a Lions hater, a specifically named number 1 Lions hater in the Woodward Sports chat. He said, I'm waiting for Aiden Hutchinson to not show up in prime time again. Let me inform you,
Let me tell you something.
Aiden Hutchinson in prime time television.
Let me talk to
him. And Lambeau Field specifically.
What'd he do then?
2 sacks.
Tell him again, Easy.
Put Aaron Rodgers.
What'd he do to him?
Hall of Fame quarterback.
Oh, yeah.
On the ground.
On the ground.
With ease.
To end his season.
As he please.
As he please.
With cheese. Because they're Lambeau now.
Lord, please.
Amen. Aiden Hutchinson going to lay it on.
Amen.
I don't care if David Bakhtiari's playing.
Church.
I don't give a fuck if he's playing. Because guess what, Smitty?
What?
He played last time prime time too. Go Lions! Let's go Lions!
Let's go Lions, baby! Ooh, them fudge packers don't know what's coming for
That's
them.
what I'm saying, boy.
They don't know what's coming for them.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yippee-ki-yay!
Hop in my Ford F-150 diesel turbo and make it go.
That's all I'm saying. So you know what?
Say like
I'm with you, brother. Fuck them cheeseheads. We're going in there and we're taking everything. And they'll do nothing about it either. Matt LaFleur, with your pretty little eyebrows.
Yeah.
Dan Campbell's coming in, he's smacking them off your face.
You California boy. You know who's got the best California boy in this matchup? The Lions do. That
Yes,
Jared
sir.
Goff.
Jared Goff. He's the original California
That
boy.
real California boy.
And California boy 2.0 because Tom Brady's from there too. But JG gonna get it done too.
JG gonna get it done.
That's
you
the
better
only
believe
thing
it.
that worries me about that damn team's damn
And I'll tell you what, right
Defense.
now, you can take this to the bank on a Sunday. You can slap my mama across the face if it don't happen. Jared Goff will not throw an interception in his 3rd consecutive game. You can take that to the bank on President's Day.
The bank is closed on Sunday.
Exactly, but they'll still cash it because it's so right.
How ain't no one gonna be there, brother?
You can take it to the bank on a Sunday. Jared Goff will not throw his 3rd interception in 3 games.
I ain't saying that, but I'll tell you, you can take this to the bank. Aiden Hutchinson's gonna give him some love.
Yeah.
On Thursday night.
Some love.
And I ain't talking about no Taylor Swift neither.
And I want him to get some love on Wednesday night, so he's ready to go on Thursday night.
I don't want no love on Wednesday night. I want those testy, built up.
Hey,
so he's just
yo.
out
Hey,
there like
yo.
a fucking jackrabbit during mating season on the 4th of July.
Jordan Love feel that hammer on his thigh when he puts him on the ground. You better believe it.
Spinning King confirmed through sources. Aiden got one.
Yes, I've been told. I've been told. Man, it's something to be proud of.
And it wasn't like he was told. He asked specifically multiple times until the person cracked.
I wanted to know. My franchise guy, he's got a dog in him. So, he's got an iguana under there. You know what I'm saying?
I think this. You hiding a baby arm in your pants, boy? What the hell is that?
He's got a baby arm holding a Granny Smith under there. You better believe it.
JB, your thoughts?
I like how you just switched it back. JB, your thoughts? This is going to be a complete Lions domination right here. I at least think 2 picks and Kirby takes one to the house.
Kirby takes one to the house?
To the house.
So you're
off of
saying
Jordan
Kirby
Love.
Joseph's going to play?
Yeah.
That hip ain't feeling it. He ain't feeling that hip.
No, he's not. He is not.
I still think he's going to play.
You need some hips to square dance. And you know, Tracy Walker likes to square dance in Lambeau Field. You better believe that.
He does. You know, he gets up for those Lambeau games, or just the Packers in general. Maybe he's magically cured.
31-13 Lions, said who farted. 7-10-point win, says Tyler Chavette. I can't say them French names too good, Chavette.
I mean, I'd put it to you this way. Detroit Lions are favored by 1.5 points on the road at nighttime, too.
I'll tell you that's the truth.
That is the goddamn truth. We tell you a lot more if you tell us about Planet Fitness.
I'll tell you about Planet Fitness. You know why? Planet Fitness is the home of the judgment-free zone, where you can get a non-intimidating, judgment-free workout any time of the week. For just $10 a month, you can sign up. Or you can upgrade the black card there for $24.99 a month to get use of all the amenities. Take you like a king. Take care of you at Planet Fitness. Sign up in club, Ron.
Hey, this is Mr. Kearney, Chief Academic Officer, Academy of Warren. I want to welcome you to the brand new field house. The state-of-the-art facility has a regulation basketball court, volleyball court, soccer field. It can be used for 7-on-7 football. Our K-8 academic features AM, PM, latchkey, small classroom sizes, Learning Street, futuristic media center, free breakfast and lunch, Holton Mifflin curriculum, academic games, K-8 athletics, and more. Enroll today at academywarren.net.
Now, coming to Woodward Sports, Woodward and Main Street, the Woodward Sports Network Detroit Lions Show. Catch Gabrielle D. Phillips, Matt Broder, and Terry Foster for all the latest news on your Detroit Lions every week. Only on the Woodward Sports Network YouTube channel and woodwardsports.com.
Burgers and chicken sandwiches are taking over at Big Boy. Try our new pretzel bacon cheeseburger. Turn up the heat with Bob's Hot Chicken Sandwich. Upgrade those regular fries with our chili cheese fries or loaded baked potato fries. Hit your sweet tooth with funnel cake fries or Reese's chocolate peanut butter thunder cake. Load up on all your favorites today at Big Boy.
What could be better than watching celebrities like Braylon Edwards and Darren McCarty play golf?
Don't forget Tim.
Tim McCall play golf.
Playing golf yourself and be treated like a celebrity. That's what. Stop in any Randy Wise dealership today for your chance to play golf like a celebrity. That's VIP transportation, free golf to one of Michigan's best tracks, and a tasty cow dinner. Compliments of Fairway Petco. Make the wise decision today and get Randy Wise.
I'll tell you what, brother. This is the best accent performance I ever heard you put on.
Hey, brother, this is coming out of you right now.
That's good. All right. I didn't need to know that.
That's too much.
I ain't say nothing like that now.
With those old country songs like
Yeah.
Hit the like button, 5-star review on all podcast platforms. You can't hit the like button on podcast platforms, 5-star review on all podcast platforms.
You can still hit the like button. Go back and hit it.
I'm Ease Morax, Spin Morax.
What up, Toe?
Chris Morax, J Morax. J
Chris Knees Rax.
Crispy Rax.
Chris
Knees Rax.
Yeah.
All right. I guess I flipped the script. I don't know if we were all gassed up from Kane's call or from the cocaine, but Detroit Lions win the game.
Yeah, baby.
Good shit.
Okay,
son.
so I'm gonna try this. Sorry if I butcher it. Ali Al-Sharjai
Ali Al-Sharjai
says, I feel like we have to make love uncomfortable
Whoa!
with different blitz packages. Thoughts? Easy spending on the best sports show tag team. Pause. Shout out Ali.
We have to make love uncomfortable. Best tag team. Let's go.
Hell yeah, we're tagging teams, brother. We're making love uncomfortable.
But
no, I agree with him. We
yeah.
saw what happens when you don't get pressure against a quarterback. Even a guy who's not a world beater by any means, and Geno Smith goes out there and lights you up. So you're definitely going to have to get pressure on Geno Smith. You're going to have to make him uncomfortable. Make sure he's running around there. Doesn't do anything too crazy. But you definitely got to get the pressure on Jordan Love.
Yeah. You got to hit the pressure on. We're dealing with Love.
Keep the pressure on Love and make it uncomfortable.
I think they'll be able to do that, though. I mean, I got looking at listen, we gave you the context of the whole situation. Detroit Lions shutting down the run game. This context is a little bit more limited, obviously, because Jordan Love hasn't played for the Green Bay Packers longer than 3 games. But Aiden Hutchinson has performed well against the Green Bay Packers for his entirety of his career. It's been 1 year. But there's some context to it, though. Aiden Hutchinson owns the Packers. And the offensive line hasn't changed much. Bakhtiari's there. And Bakhtiari, Aiden Hutchinson owned him, too. And if I can be honest, too, about the Green Bay Packers offensive line, shout out to TJ Lang. Yeah. Outside of him, we'll leave him out of this. But everybody else, I feel like they've all been kind of overhyped because of Aaron Rodgers' ability to extend plays. Like, he didn't really get sacked often, maybe it was a touch often, but you watch the dude's highlights, and he's constantly back there doing silhouettes and whatever the hell else you want to make for ballet expressions, just avoiding tackles and just throwing the ball deep or just hitting somebody on Jordy Nelson or Randall Cobb or whoever right before they go out of bounds. That offensive line's been way overrated.
Yes.
If Jordan Love, I know he's more mobile in the fact that he could just go downhill and do like a RPO and all that good shit like that, but that's like truly like, it's something special when you're able to extend a play versus just like straying away from the pocket or just doing whatever else. You're looking down the field. You're looking for more than just the 5 yards you can get in that run. Jordan Love's not Aaron Rodgers. He's not even prime Rodgers.
You got to make Love uncomfortable like it's happening in a porta potty at Centerline Beer Fest. I'll tell you that.
My Lord.
You got to go out there and make him run around. But I agree with you. I do think Aaron Rodgers, his arm talent, his ability to extend plays definitely, outshined what the Packers offensive line has done historically. But Jordan Love isn't that guy. You're not that guy, pal. He's not Aaron Rodgers. He's not going to be able to make these amazing throws. Will he be able to extend the play? Yes. Will he make some nice throws? Yes. But he's also going to make mistakes out of a guy who hasn't started long in this league. So I think you gotta harass Jordan Love. You gotta send some pressure on him and not let him get comfortable and get in a rhythm as the game goes on.
And as much as there's like limited tape on this version of the Green Bay Packers, I do feel like the Detroit Lions got to be ultra comfortable in their defensive situation after last week too. And to be honest with you, Atlanta Falcons offense, Green Bay's offense, probably a lot more passing options and situations there in Green Bay, but it's not that different in terms of all like the zone and motion schemes they do. I think the Detroit Lions are kind of coming off like a fresh game plan, similar to that one, obviously more passing in this situation. But we talked about Cam Sutton yesterday. Dude's been balling. Mm-hmm. Kirby had a bounce-back game. Now, I see some people bitch, that's not a bounce-back game, it's not a bounce-back game. Brother had 8 catches on 8 targets for 80-some yards and a couple touchdowns. Yeah. That is a fucking bounce-back game.
Yes.
You can't get anything above the performance against Seattle as a bounce back, in my opinion. I'm sorry.
He had a bounce back game for sure.
He also came up on a tackle too, knocked Desmond Ridder out of bounds and on his head. Bounce back game for Kirby. Tracy's obviously a vet.
Jerry.
No, I'm talking about Tracy Walker though.
Yeah, bounce back game for Jerry.
Yeah, bounce back game for Jerry. Tracy has been in this defense for a long time, been like a kind of a vet now this offseason for these guys. I told you he's going to be comfortable in that situation last week, be comfortable in this one too. I'm feeling good about the Detroit Lions defense versus the Green Bay Packers offense. What I mentioned before though too is that my concerns with the Detroit Lions, Taylor Decker, if he's able to play or not. Just because Kobe Sorsdale jumped in, and it was admirable because he's been practicing out of the guard position all offseason. Mm-hmm. But if you watch back that game, Bud Dupree was giving it to him.
Yeah.
It was one point he just planted his ass on the ground. And Jared Goff
Bud Dupree's a pretty damn good player.
Bud Dupree, he's not what he used to be. He had like 1 to 2 years.
Going up against a rookie though?
Yeah. But
it's a tough test.
Kenny Clark, Rashawn Gary, Preston Smith.
Taylor Decker's playing.
Devontae Wyatt.
Taylor Decker's going to play in this game.
Those are pretty talented guys though. Mm-hmm. And that's what I'm saying. I know Taylor Decker said he's going to make sure he plays. He says he wants to play through the injury. The only way he's not going to play, he says, if somebody higher in the food chain tells him he can't.
Yeah.
And essentially, I guess that's what happened last week, too. But if I'm being honest with you, I don't mind him playing. But also, we have expectations this year. If it's, to a point where he may be, worsening or extending his, healing time, I'd almost rather, you drill Sorsdale this week, sign somebody off of waivers or as a free agent, whatever, just so we can have him back for him it's game mode. You know what I'm saying? When it's go time.
Yeah.
Talking about playoff games. I know we have to win the division. I'm still confident Detroit Lions win the division, whether this game's a win or not. I think Detroit Lions just have a better record in the season than anybody else in the NFC North. I don't have confidence in those teams like that. But these division games, man, they get wacky. We just saw one last week too. Texas knocked the shell out of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yeah. Cardinals beat the Cowboys. Any given Sunday for a reason.
And more so within the division games. I mean, we witnessed it here too. When Detroit Lions was bad, we've always played Green Bay close.
Yes.
Chicago, we've always beat the shit out of until Mitch Trubisky there. That was fucking annoying. But we're here now, beating the shit out of Chicago. Actually, Chicago's game over there last year was a close game too. Mm-hmm. Division games are different.
Division games are different. You see these guys twice. You see them twice every year. They know all the ins and outs. They have a lot of tape on you. They know the tendencies of your players. So, yeah, it's harder to win division games. It's definitely not an easy thing, but I'm just saying, man, I am supremely confident that they can win this game.
9 Drink says Love threw the most interceptions before he was drafted. 100% facts. I think I do remember hearing something about that. He still ended up going in the first round. That is actually wild.
He threw one last week.
Yeah. First in the season. Mm-hmm. Again, I'm not that nervous about Love. I'm more, I guess, concerned about their situation on defense. Again, Wilson and Woodward Sports Chat. Yair Alexander listed as limited practice today, not ruled out yet. I think he's probably going to play if he was limited in practice. I feel like the guys that aren't going to play are the ones that did not practice.
Yeah.
And I think today's one of those hypothetical days anyway, too. Mm-hmm. Like last week, the one that shit was weird.
Yeah.
Who do we have in our practice? Actually, I'm about to look at our injury report right now. I'll tell you who practiced did it today.
Yeah, I am worried about the Packers defense. They do have a lot of playmakers over there. They severely underperformed last year on what they should have been. And now it's looking like they're going to play at least up to some of those standards this year from what they've done so far. But I still think we should be able to to be able to move the ball on that offense and on that defense and get in the end zone.
Yeah, and it's just like Lambeau is maybe a little bit more of a worry. I'm talking about the field and the environment itself, and it's like December or late in the season. Although Detroit Lions beat them final game of the season while they're trying to make the playoffs. But this is September, bro. It's going to be mildly warm out. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be super cold. Green Bay fans, fuck them. We were in KC and got away with a dub. I ain't worried about the Green Bay Lambeau environment either. That's not a factor. It's a non-factor for me.
Mm-hmm.
I know we got young guys, but Jared Goff said it like 2 weeks ago. These young guys on our team played in big games. Talking about Brian Branch, playoff games. Talking about, well, not Sam Laporta, but still nice.
Yeah.
But these are guys, actually, no, I think he has a Big Ten.
Yeah, Big
played
Ten
in a Big Ten championship game. Yeah, they played in big games. What we got this midweek, Spinny?
We got the Lions post-game show that y'all need to check out after the game. Hosted by Stick and Maz. Make sure you guys check it out after every Lions game. It's the Lions post-game show brought to you by Woodward Sports Network, only on Woodward Sports Network, directly after every Lions game. So make sure you guys go check it out.
And if I'm not mistaken, too, we were kind of like people were discussing Bijan Robinson last week. Bijan ran for what? Was that the 124-yard game he had?
Mm-hmm.
Was it against the Green Bay Packers?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know what extent D-Mont is health-wise, but I say it's looking pretty good for our run defense, too, our run game as well. If Decker's in, for sure. I think it's a more benefit if he's not, if Sorsdale is in there, too, because, I mean, running is kind of fucking...
Yeah.
You're plowing guys.
It's easier.
Yeah.
Much easier to run than pass block, but I do think Decker's going to play. And I think Monty will, too, honestly.
Yeah. I think so, too. I know. I feel like Monty will for sure.
I doubt Kirby does.
I don't think Kirby.
I highly doubt Kirby gets in there, but Monty and Decker, I feel like they rested them for Atlanta so they could get them back for sure against Green Bay.
John Jackson appeared on the practice report today too, injury report I should say, a thigh situation, but he was just limited. Kirby limited, so he was there.
Okay.
Did not participate. So.
And it's not a fake practice, like it was actual practice.
I don't know.
Is there an asterisk?
Like where would it be? Like alongside the name or just
next to the day?
Oh yeah, yep. Asterisk on both those.
Yeah.
So I guess take that with a grain of salt, however you want to look at it. As a short week too, but I think that's why they rested those guys. Green Bay rested their guys too.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't play Aaron Jones in the last game. They didn't play Christian Watson either. And by the way, too, I did trade for Christian Watson, and I do think Christian Watson's pretty good. But
are you gonna start him?
Nah. Just because like Christian Watson, you know what you could do when Aaron Rodgers was a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
This is a different situation with Jordan Love, and I feel like Jordan Love's kind of found a little bit of chemistry between he and Romeo Doubs too.
Yeah.
I got Romeo Doubs chilling on my bench 2 times now. He's gone off. So.
You got Doubs and Watson.
Yeah. They be passing a lot.
It's an odd strategy.
Well, I ain't playing them both at the same time. Well, I mean, maybe I'll have to play a shit team. Why is it odd?
I don't know. It's an odd strategy.
I figure Green Bay's going to be passing a lot. They're blowing teams out, so they'll be passing the ball a lot. Watson's obviously extremely talented. Dobbs come along. I ain't worried. Don't worry about
Who's your biggest fear for the Green Bay's offense, though?
I don't have one. Aaron Jones.
Yeah.
Aaron Jones. Not in the run game, obviously. You guys know I was pounding that on the table last week. Detroit Lions great against the run. Actually, since AG came to Detroit, Aaron Jones has yet to run for over 100 yards on the Detroit Lions. AG just got it when it comes to that run game. But the passing game, Aaron Jones can get you. But I'm even not that worried there either because I feel like we have the athletic enough linebackers to step up and stop that or limit that. And if it's not the linebackers, I like Ifeoma Ofonwu or Tracy too. There's 2 plays. I want to say it was like either back-to-back or one play in between them 2. But one play, Tracy put somebody down. I think it was Jonnu. And the next play, whoever stepped in for him, if you put him down.
Yeah.
And I was telling you yesterday, he's hitting the Fortnite crawl.
Mm-hmm.
like
to his sideline.
Yeah.
They're calling you a Packers fan in the chat.
I'm just a realist. I mean, I don't know why anything I said would point to me being a Packers fan.
You got 3 of them on your fantasy team.
I mean, it's an explosive offense.
Is it?
I think it'll be, yeah.
They put up, 16 points last week? All in the fourth quarter? 18?
18 points, yeah. Fantasy-wise, Jordan Love's QB2 right now. Fantasy and
no way.
And yeah. Jordan Love, going into last week he was.
Yeah,
I'll check what he is right now.
Not anymore.
I'm curious. I'm pulling
No way he could be ahead of Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
He's definitely not ahead of Kirk Cousins.
Definitely not ahead of Kirk Cousins or Tua.
He's available, by the way.
But, yeah, I'm not worried about the Packers offense. Like you said, Aaron Jones is probably the one guy that you want to key in on.
Yeah.
But we know what the Lions can do against the run, and we
Jordan
do got
Love QB5, by the way.
QB5.
Yeah.
Do got to watch him out of the backfield though. Do got to watch him out of the backfield to make sure that he doesn't get loose in the run game or in the passing game, because that's where he did beat the Bears. So you're gonna make sure you got your linebackers ready to watch him come out of the backfield and try to get a ball. But if the Lions do lose to the Packers, which I don't think is going to happen, I'm going to need somebody to talk to, and that somebody is SMA, or the Sports Marketing Agency. The Sports Marketing Agency helps spread awareness about mental health and substance abuse. Their new podcast, This is the S Word, helps fight the stigma about seeking help. So if you or somebody you know is struggling, head to thesportsma.com and get the help you deserve.
Join Woodward Sports' own Jeff Iafrate, along with special WSN guests for the most anticipated Lions season in decades. Filled with different surprises and expert analysis. You're not going to want to miss out. Go to our Woodward Sports YouTube channel on Sundays and tune in live from 9:30 to 11:30 a.m.
At work and at home, we're there with smarter security solutions. Featuring complete automation with customized alerts and more. For over 90 years, we've been the company that's been counted on to protect what matters most, all with personalized service and care. Right now, for a limited time, receive a free video device plus free installation with a new home system. Guardian Alarm. We protect Michigan.
Brace yourselves, Detroit. As the sun begins to set, two of Woodward Sports' brightest young stars will be taking the mic for a brand new show. Woodward Nights with Spooner and Broder. The dog days in Detroit are over, and the boys are unleashed. Join in on the banter and hop on the bandwagon of the #1 night show on the internet. Tune into the Woodward Sports YouTube channel every weeknight from 8 to 10 p.m. Woodward Nights with Spooner and Broder.
Join Woodward Sports and Lawn Drink live this Sunday for the official Lions VIP tailgate party. It's at Easter Market Shed number 5. It's going to be a bash. Starting at 9:30 until game time, the official tailgate party is back and better than ever. There's free food, free drinks, and entertainment, all included with your tickets. Order online today at bullseyeeventgroup.com or try to get some free ones if you visit Lions VIP. DM on Woodward Sports Instagram.
Chris, I'm putting a video in the chat that we can use for later.
All right, sounds good.
It's the Britney Spears one.
Oh. Welcome back to World Heavyweights Live, WoodwardSports.com. I'm your boy Easy Joe, my guy Spin More Rax.
What up,
Chris, JB Smooth. Hit the like button if you guys haven't already. 5-star review on our podcast platforms.
5-star.
Enough talking about the Packers. I want to talk about Jack Campbell a little bit. And maybe go a little power rankings a little bit later, and so on and so forth. But Jack Campbell, let me get the exact numbers here, actually. I want to be correct when I'm saying this. In 38 defensive snaps, Jack Campbell had 26 of them as an edge rusher at the Sam linebacker position.
Yeah.
Now, I peeped that. I think he was playing a normal linebacker spot when he was in there for the sack he got. But I did notice on one play, Chris, if you want, it has to be a two-shot if you do it. But the play of Aiden, everyone's asking, why isn't Jack starting? Why isn't Jack starting? Well, it's like a perfect situation on display here for you. Chris will put up here shortly, but you got your answer during the week. But Dan Campbell wants to get him on the field regardless. I know Jack Campbell wants to be on the field regardless. So he's doing so. He's now in there filling in for, as crazy as it sounds, Houston.
James Houston, yeah, the problem. That's what you need out of him. The guy is athletic. He's very quick. He's a big body. He can do a lot of things, and if you use him in that type of situation, in that type of role, he can use his size and athleticism to come off the edge and make something happen, as well as being good in coverage. So I don't hate that role for him. Obviously, we don't want to see him there long term because we hope Houston's back. But this guy, I mean, he can do a lot of different things for you. You saw him get that sack right before halftime, and then being the psychopath he is, doesn't dap anybody up, doesn't do it, just runs right off the field into the locker room after screaming a little bit. So I love to see him get in there. I love to see him get those snaps, get those reps. And to continue to see him in a role like that, I wouldn't be too mad at it. You got to get him on the field.
Yeah, someone expressed it as like, too, if he's going to end up playing the Mike linebacker position, you can kind of in charge of that defense at times. You'd like that guy to know the role of every single position on the field if he's going to be in charge of that defense. So I think it's like good practice there too. And like you said too, I mean, actually Dan Campbell's one who pointed out, is like they asked him, is this a way to make sure you're getting PT because he's a first round pick? He's like, no. It's exactly what I've been telling you. Exactly what they've told you point blank period on HBO Hard Knocks last year is we're going to put the best guys out there. We're going to look to find a way to put our best guys out there. It's one of the reasons that Brian Branch played that nickel spot and then he had CJGJ backed up to safety. They're going to make the best combination of the best players. Yeah. And like you said, Jack Campbell's lengthy. He's long. He's athletic. And if you sit there and play a Sam, he obviously has a linebacker. He's a little bit of coverage skills. You got everyone bitch about Houston backing up into coverage last week. He's a Sam linebacker. Not last week, I'm sorry, 2 weeks ago. But as a Sam linebacker, that's in your repertoire. Yeah. That's something you may have to do. Now, if you have a Jack Campbell, I don't know what he is as an edge rusher. Obviously, he got sacked last week. But if he's in those situations where he has to drop back into coverage,
you feel comfortable.
Yeah.
You feel comfortable with him back there because that's something he is very good at, is covering guys out of the backfield, covering tight ends, different things like that with his size, with his athleticism. We saw, week 1 he was breaking up passes. So it's not, like I said, it's not an ideal spot for him in my eyes, but if he's going to produce and if you're going to get him on the field that way, I'm cool with it. You get him on the field any way you can. You get that man snaps any way you can. And if that's what it is, that's what it is. Put him out there. He made it happen. He got the sack. That's more than the entire team other than Anzalone could say about last week. So the results are results. You put him out there, you see what he can do.
Get him out there, let him get his feet wet. I don't think he'll be there as a Sam like the entire year or like throughout his career, but it's just what they're using him for now.
I agree.
And it makes sense too. It made sense, especially last week. You have a situation where they're stacking up the box, 13, 12 personnel, and you don't know if it's going to be a pass play or a run play. You have Jack Campbell can play both of them. I mean, I love that concept. One of the, I presume, knocks on Houston was that he didn't play the run as well as he did as an edge rusher. Jackson find out what he can do.
Yeah.
And he's here for it too. The dude loves to compete. The dude was talking about special teams. He said he loves it because it's man versus man.
I love playing, dude.
It's mentality.
Kickoff was one of my favorite spots to play.
Fuck people up.
Kick return sucks, but kickoff, just screaming down the field to hit someone at full speed.
Yeah.
Lighting, dude. I loved playing kickoff.
That shit was crazy.
My coaches hated because I would I'm playing kickoff. They'd be like, no, you're not. Like, we don't need you to play fucking kickoff. Like, if you get hurt playing kickoff, we're gonna be so. I'm like, no, I'm playing kickoff because just fucking lighting kids up, dude. And then even if you don't, like, I used to hit some nasty crackback blocks in kickoff and kick return. Just like illegal ass fucking shit to CTE infesting blocks. Like, I'd be waiting for kids that are just coming trying to follow the play and just with their head turned to me and just put them on the fucking ground, dude.
Put them on the dirt.
I love that shit.
Hit him where it hurts. Some people were bitching about the Jack Campbell at that position, though.
I don't hate it. I mean, you put them out. You have 4 very good linebackers now. Guys that you can trust to do multiple things. Anzalone, Malcolm, Barnes, and now Jack Campbell. So I'm not mad at it at all. You put those guys on the field where they can get the most snaps, where they can make some things happen, and Jack obviously showed he can make some things happen at that Sam spot.
Mick Riggs says Lions have prioritized, how'd you say it? Versatile players. Depth and abundance, kind of. He's absolutely right. I mean, talking about Kobe Sorsdale, he played tackle in college, but we drafted him to play the guard position because he's a little bit undersized. But, as a former tackle, jumped to the tackle position. You have Big Den Skipper, tackle, moved to guard for us last year, but he's versatile in that way too. I think you look at the same situation with some of our tight ends. You've seen St. Brown in the backfield a few times. We know that's probably why Will Harris on this team.
Yep.
Brian Branch. It's beautiful because, like Mick Riggs said, it's depth. You're adding depth to your team. When another guy goes down, you still have a talented guy like a Jack Campbell, first round pick, then go then put on the edge of the Sam linebacker spot. I love it. And anything too, Jack Campbell's going to do his assignment. He had another quote like that too. I wish I wrote it down or put the tweet out there. But he's like, I don't care about. I'm doing what I have to do for the team. I guess he's like, I don't care about my individual shit. I'm gonna stick to it. And as a former defensive lineman, or if you're playing on the line, sometimes your job is to fill the gap.
Yeah.
As much as you want to go and over pursue and sack a quarterback, sometimes your job is just to fucking sit there and make sure no one runs through your lane. And Jack Campbell's gonna do that. He's that type of player.
Yeah, he's a team guy. He is kind of a nut job, but you got to be kind of a nut job if you want to be a good linebacker. Like we've talked about that multiple times. You need a little crazy in you. You need a little psycho in you. And I've seen that out of him, and I love that. I love guys like that. You can't be nice and happy and cheery and play football unless you're Sam Laporta, because he seems like the happiest, nicest guy ever. But playing defense, especially linebacker, it's such a violent position that you got to at least have that switch to where you can flip it on and just be a killer.
Yeah.
So it seems like Jack Campbell is just that all the time. Like the switch never turns off, and he's just always a psycho. I love that shit.
Paul Levine has a good comment too. It made me just visualize the whole situation. He said, "Can't wait for Hutch to sack Love." And I know the reason why I guess that hit me because I think it's gonna happen. And on top of that too, when Aiden does that, it sends that message too. Like, listen, you're in my division, bitch. Yeah. You gotta deal with me.
Yeah.
You stay here in Green Bay. You gotta deal with me every fucking
St.
twice
Cheer,
a year.
Slut Grandma's Lions.
Yeah, it's like just slut Grandpa's Lions. You gotta deal with me, bitch.
Yeah.
It's fucking. Listen, I hope it happens early too.
Me too.
All right, not 8 sacks, obviously. Well, if you do think it's 8 sacks, well,
I don't think it's 8 sacks.
What would you put a total on? Spinny Sportsbook.
Spinny
Detroit
Sportsbook.
Lions, that sack total.
4.5.
Damn, that's a lot too.
Yeah. I would go under personally.
Yeah.
But I think they'll get 4.
JB.
If it's set at 4.5, I would probably take the under. I think it'll be 3 to 4.
What's JB's Sportsbook out of that? So the 3.5?
Yeah, I'll take 3.5. I'll take the over for 3.5.
I would take the over for 3.5.
I would take the over for 3.5 as well.
I might give Hutch 2 of those.
I think Hutch will have a sack and a half.
Barnes with 1. We got 3 of them. Give someone else a sack.
Brian Branch.
I like that.
You like that?
And I don't know if I'm being a fanboy. Someone also mentioned like pick 6 in the chat. I felt that. I love me some Brian Branch.
Me too, dude.
I gotta get my son a jersey for sure. Brian Branch is a dog. But yeah, what do you feel about? How did you feel when it was Houston dropping into coverage? Did you feel the same way? Was this part of the job? Or what?
Yeah, it's part of the job. It's part of the position. You're going to be asked to do a lot of different things, especially when you play linebacker, especially the Sam linebacker. So yeah, I'm not mad about it at all. So what happens.
Isaac Lee. It's so funny that Campbell and Porter were roommates in Iowa. It's like a psychopath and a golden retriever living under one roof.
Yeah, for real.
Facts.
A pit bull and a golden retriever in the same room.
Maybe they drafted those two together on purpose, just keep Campbell from like killing someone.
Yeah, for real. Keep him from roaming the streets with Sam Flannel.
JB, how do you feel about Jack Campbell at the edge position?
I mean, I don't mind it. I mean, it's something different he's just going to have to get used to, but he definitely seems like he's prepared and up for the challenge to take on whatever role that they put him out there on in the defense. So, hats off to him.
Yeah, that's my bad too. I did screen record the interview. I just didn't like cut it up because both Campbell and I guess they're both Campbell. Dan Campbell and Jack Campbell had like long answers on that, so I didn't know like which piece to grab from it. But yeah, I mean they're both down for it. They don't give a care, and then I'm down with having our best players in the field.
Yes,
that's when you have. I mean, we say it all the time. Big time players make big time plays.
Mm-hmm.
When you have your best players in the field, you're just more likely to have those type of things go your way. And sometimes, he got lucky. But it's like you can't get lucky this many times in a row before you're just fucking good. The Trayvon Diggs with the interceptions, like did it again. He's just a ball hawk. That's what he does. Yep. Kirby Joseph. He got lucky. He's a rookie. Did it again.
Yep.
Did it again. And I think Brian Branch too. I don't think the luck conversation could be a one to be had. That one was a tip ball, but he took it back for pick 6. But good players, you're in the right place.
Yeah. Great players seem to end up having great luck and being in the right position at most times. So I would not be surprised to see him do it again. And
you know what, too? I might go with you guys on an interception for Jordan Love, just because Aiden's added that JJ SWAT package to his game now too. Where if he's not getting there the sack, he's getting his hands up at least.
And he's fucking 6'7" with 32-inch pythons. Like, he better get those arms up there if he can't get to the quarterback. I'd love to see him do that. It was a great play. And yeah, you're right. That could be like a BJ Raji or not BJ Raji, fucking Vince Wilfork, where he tips it to himself and comes down with it. Because we know Aiden's got soft hands. We know he's athletic. I'm not going to say it's going to happen this week, but I wouldn't be surprised to see that happen for Hutch in the future.
You know what I'm calling? It's going to be on a blitz play. Hutch on the inside, Campbell on the outside. Hutch going to tip the ball. Campbell's going to catch it.
Take off?
Yeah, Campbell or Branch.
Hell yeah.
I'm telling you, it's going to happen this weekend. Silent has a good comment. And Silent and I usually never, ever, ever agree. It's because he's a little bit of a JGDRIDER. But he says, I like Barnes at edge more than JC. I agree, actually. I like Barnes a lot more as an edge rusher.
Barnes is violent, man. He's explosive, but he's looked so good stopping the run from the middle of that defense. It's hard to take him out of that spot.
And I guess I can see the point where he's like a better at getting to the quarterback, but I think now I'm thinking about it out loud. I think he's more of like the interior like blitz rush, like, you know what I'm saying, from like a linebacker spot versus like a true edge rusher, if that makes sense, you know? You look at those edge rushers. I mean, one of the knocks on Nate Hutchin was the arm length. Derek Barnes kind of stocky.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's like a true edge rusher. But I mean, I'm not mad at that. But I think he's rushes better from the inside.
Tell us about your meat.
I'll tell you about my meat. I get it from Fairway Packing Co. For over 6 years, they supplied Michigan's best hotels and fancy restaurants with fancy Wagyu beef, prime beef, and dry-aged beef. Experience the Fairway difference for yourself today. Visit a steak shop in Grosse Pointe Woods for grab-and-go steaks or order online at fairwaypacking.com.
Gabby is a college student struggling to study for her big exam. Then she discovered Syntron, a healthy way for her to stay awake and focus. Jennifer frequently has chaotic days like this until she gets online, orders some Syntron, and finds her groove. April visited her local grocery store, purchased a case of Syntron, and entered to win the Syntron 100K Vegas giveaway. Pick up your case of Syntron today at any Meijer location or visit drinksyntron.com/Vegas and enter for the 100K Vegas giveaway.
Woodward Sports own Tom Mazaway and Sam Stick Day will be hosting our Lions postgame show after every Lions game all season long. Tune into the Woodward Sports YouTube channel for his hot off the press takes, game analysis, and Kool-Aid sipping celebrations. You won't want to miss it. Join Maz, Stick, and special guests each week immediately following every Lions game, exclusively on the WSN YouTube channel.
By now you know me, Christina Gennari, as the obvious choice in real estate. And you know my website, soldchristina.com, as your #1 resource for buying or selling your home. Myself, along with my amazing staff, pride ourselves on making your home buying and selling experience a relaxing and easy one. Come see why we are the obvious choice. Christina Gennari at soldchristina.com, the obvious choice in real estate.
Now, how would you like to win a $100,000 cash trip to Vegas? Take your closest friends and live it up in the city that never sleeps. It's the Syntron Energy. Drink it and live it. Purchase a 24-pack today and enter for your chance to win. You can do that at drinksyntron.com/Vegas or by purchasing a pack of Syntron at your local Meijer store. It's the Syntron Energy Drink, the healthy energy drink with great taste, and the choice for people who desire to look good, feel good, and be the best version of themselves. Why wait?
What up, though? Welcome back to whatever it's live on sports.com. I'm the boy Easy. Join my guy Spin More.
What up, though?
Young Chris, JB, Smooth. Hit the like button if you guys haven't already. Guys, I love you guys. I love you tap in with us and support the show. Hit the like button.
Like the stream.
It's free. For Christ's sakes.
Like the stream, and Chris will show his nipples.
Or I don't know if they want. I don't know if that makes me want to like the stream. Just saying.
They look weird. He'll laugh.
Yeah, that's true. They look like they had
see
suction
his fingers?
cups on them.
Imagine his nipples.
You do look you'd have weird nipples for sure.
You look like a guy with weird nipples.
You look the part of a weird nipple beholder.
He's got a third one in the middle of his chest.
Remember? Hey.
Remember when he's looking at me with the center?
Yeah, I do.
Do we have that picture?
I had to try to find
somewhere
it.
Dude, that scared the shit out of me, bro.
Do you remember when we first started and made that picture of Tuck, and I was like, it looks like he has like nipple piercing.
Yeah.
Now you know he's jerking off on the
He's
phone.
a little freak. Yeah, he might.
It might have been true. Might have been true. Spinny. NFL dominates everything.
They do.
Give us your top 10 power rankings.
All right, my top 10. Chris, throw up my bottom 7. First. At number 10, I have the Baltimore Ravens. I think, they're playing well. They're doing things, but I still got them at the number 10 spot. Number 9, I got the Cleveland Browns. I think they're going to, even with Nick Chubb going out, it's still early. They looked pretty decent. Jerome Ford looks like he could fill in. Not as good as Nick Chubb, but still be a very competent running back. Number 8, I got the Dallas Cowboys. Yes, I know that was an embarrassing loss to the Arizona Cardinals, but they still have one of the best rosters in the NFL. Number 7, I got the Seattle Seahawks. They have one of the best offenses out there. Pete Carroll, Hall of Fame coach. Number 6, the Detroit Lions. They stepped up. They barely lost to the Seahawks. They beat, obviously, a good 2-0 Atlanta Falcons team, and I got them at number 6. Number 5, the Buffalo Bills. Again, Josh Allen, still a weapon. Stephon Diggs, still a monster. That defense is legit. Number 4, I got the Philadelphia Eagles. I don't know. They haven't really impressed as much as I thought they would. They haven't looked as dominant as I thought they were going to coming into this season. But I got the Philadelphia Eagles in number 4. Then Chris, throw out my number 3, my top 3. At number 3, I have the dancing Patrick Mahomeses and the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs are still the Chiefs. They're still legit. They still have Patrick Mahomes. They still have Travis Kelce. They got Chris Jones back. Now they got the power of Taylor Swift on their side. They are going to be a very good team. Number 2, I got the San Francisco 49ers. They are legit. They're so deep. They have so many good players all over the field. They make things go, like, they make things you want to do something you can't do with that defense. It's impressive. The offense is just humming. Brock Purdy still undefeated as a starter in the regular season. And then number 1, the Miami Dolphins, man. They are insane. I think Tyreek Hill is the best player in football. I think Tua is having a comeback year. If he can stay healthy, he is going to finish as a top 3 quarterback this year. You look at what's going on with these guys. Mike McDaniels is the best play designer in the NFL. He is a monster. He is a wizard. That offense is humming along. They had a rookie go for 4 touchdowns. They had their other running back go for. They put up 70 fucking points. Like, it doesn't happen. Give me the Dolphins at the number 1 spot.
All time.
They're unguardable.
It's like a 15-minute segment, man. You gotta take longer.
Sorry.
Chris, throw my bottom 7. Oh, I was laughing because our poll is save one of us or whatever.
Yeah.
Honestly, on X, so the fat one gets it. Someone says sorry. Easy. I pick Spinny as a sad baby face. Here's my top 10. Number 10, the Dallas Cowboys. I know they look dominant. By the way, I put them in, like, everyone else was like all caps. Dallas Cowboys got lowercase for losing to the Arizona Cardinals. Maybe what's his last name? The coach of the Arizona Cardinals? Something? I don't even care.
Come on, Gannon.
Thank you. Jonathan Gannon. How do you? Maybe he's better than I thought. I underestimated Mike McDaniel once upon a time too, but that's embarrassing. With that defense, it's wild. It's weird because you saw how dominant that pass rush was, but then when, like, you're playing a kind of close game, they're kind of forced to play up front and play that run. They're not there. And now that I think about it too, Detroit Lions played a damn good game against them last year up until that fumble by Jamal Williams. And it's because they kept pounding the ball with Jamal Williams. So they didn't have anyone to pass to. The Dallas Cowboys, number 10, they may fluctuate throughout the season. We'll see. Also, that offense has been absolutely stagnant for the Cowboys. I peeped that out. Even look at the game against the Giants. I know that Dak didn't have to pass because the defense is scoring nonstop, but 14 completions. 14. That's not good. Number 9, I got the Baltimore Ravens. I would have them higher, but they just keep losing running backs, man. It went from J.K. Dobbins to Gus Edwards now. And I think had Justice Hill in there for a little bit too. All hurt.
Yeah.
All hurt. They can't keep a running back healthy right now. Odell Beckham out too. I do like Flowers, but as a rookie, I don't know if he's going to help carry that team to anything exceptional. Number 8, I have the Cleveland Browns. I know this loser doesn't listen to the show, but Catsbot from BDE chat, which is why it likes to disrespect this defense. Chris, do you have the graphic about the Browns defense?
I do. You want me to show it now?
Put it up, man. I just want
throw it up.
Absolutely dominant. And they haven't played the best teams, but it doesn't matter. This is the NFL. When you're able to only been on the field for 39 drives the entire season and only allowed a single touchdown in 3 games.
Yeah.
That's dominant.
Yeah, it is.
Like, I don't care who you're playing. That's. I mean, look at the Cardinals. They just beat the Dallas Cowboys with a dominant defense. That's dominant. Go ahead and throw it back to the top 10. Actually, I got it right here. You're good. Well, you still throw it up. At number 7, we got our guys. The Detroit Lions. Detroit Lions are coming at number 7. The defense able to get going. Hopefully, they elevate a little bit higher than that. Number 6, I had to go up to Seattle Seahawks only because they beat my beloved Detroit Lions. And they were down a couple men, too, and still got the job done. Pete Carroll just owns them as an organization, a team. They deserve the nod over the Detroit Lions. Number 5, got the Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen had a bounce-back game. Actually, the Buffalo Bills had a bounce-back game. 4 interceptions from Sam Howell, who, by the way, they're 2-0 heading that game, and Sam Howell got fucking destroyed.
Yep.
Of course, the week I decided to start him against JB. Shout out Sam Howell for fucking me on that one.
Sorry.
God damn, 0-3 in Woodward Sports League. I'm talking all my shit. Number 4, I have the Kansas City Chiefs. They got going. They got rolling for the first time this season, but it's against the worst team in the league, arguably, if not the second worst team in the league. And by the way, this week is a toilet bowl between the Denver Broncos and the Chicago Bears. They play each other this week. So start any offensive players you may have. It's going to be scoring nonstop. I'm assuming so.
Do we have to make that a lock for all of us? in this week's pickup.
Ooh, I'm not touching that one.
Can we pick the score of that
That's definitely
game?
going to be one of the games.
I'm down to pick the score.
Pick the score.
Who do you think's
We're picking that game.
Who do you think's the worst? We'll save it for the pick'ems. We'll save it for the pick'ems. But I have the Kansas City Chiefs bouncing back to get the dub against the worst team in the league, second worst team in the league. My top 3. That's why I think you got it wrong, Spinny. The Eagles are still number 3 on that list. I look at Jalen Carter last night. They could not stop that man. He did what he wanted. It was disgusting. You had Jordan Davis next to him. Darius Slay. The offense, let's be real about the Philly offense, not looking great. They definitely missed Shane Steichen, without a doubt, in my opinion. They're not as effective running the ball with Jalen Hurts. As to a point where I almost traded A.J. Brown because I feel like Hurts is going to get injured at some point. But they lightened up a little bit. That fourth down play they have, when they needed 1 yard to gain, I've never seen it stopped once. Unstoppable. And they even have the dirtiness they could do with it, too, with an A.J. Brown. As you fake it, they tried that last night. I would have waited to like a bigger game or a goal line situation. We just to AJ to the crib. I wish they did it because I have him in fantasy. Number 2, San Francisco 49ers. Brock Purdy he evolved. He's like a, what's his name? It's Charmander, and then it goes
Charmeleon.
Yeah. He's at Charmeleon stage right now.
Okay.
All right. He may develop in a Charizard by the end of the season, but dude's been balling. And that defense, obviously, you know what they are. And the Miami Dolphins, without a doubt, are the number 1 team in the NFL. Anybody who says they're not, they're just hating. They're just hating at this point. And I know. I'm a former hater of Tua Tagovailoa.
Yeah, you are.
But Mike McDaniels, Tyreek Hill, didn't even have Jalen Waddle last week when they put up the 70-point performance.
70 points without Jalen
70 points without Jalen Waddle on the damn fucking team. What the fuck?
Does not make sense.
It does not make sense.
They're so good.
You got Bradley Chubb, Jalen Ramsey returning at some point.
Jalen Ramsey coming back, yeah.
Jaden Phillips.
Yeah.
That's a good team.
Javon Holland.
The defensive coordinator, too, with, I forget who it is. Vance Joseph. What used to be the defensive coordinator.
Vance Joseph?
Yeah. He's a dog.
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm saying it, but I really could see them.
If Tua stays healthy, I think they win the Super Bowl. I would love to see Dolphins versus Niners in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
That'd be
such a good game to watch.
Protege versus Master. Master versus Protege. Who do you got?
Dolphins. Tyreek Hill, he's unstoppable.
You know what I love about this too, though, is like, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I've been kind of disappointed with Gibbs so far, just because like when you take a running back in the first round in general, I want to see him doing things right away. But you look at the speed of Miami.
Yeah.
That's how the whole offense kind of predicated. I hope a genius like Ben Johnson's like watching that, because when Jamo comes back, maybe start to implement a little bit of the way they use their speedy guys.
Yeah.
And do some of the same things. And in my opinion, we got a better offensive line too.
Oh, for sure.
Quarterback could probably say Tua at this point.
Tua at this point,
he's
for
just
sure.
He's more mobile.
Tua's looking good, man. Tua's looking good.
I think like Tua's for sure better.
They're just such a fun team to watch, man. They're so fun to watch. The play designs that Mike McDaniels cooks up, the different things you see, the ability of those guys is just so crazy, man. So crazy, so fun to watch. And like you said, they're probably getting, they're going to be getting Jalen Ramsey back. I'm sure they're going to make a trade and go all in at the trade deadline.
Like they always do.
To bring somebody in, bring a stud in. Maybe it's Jonathan Taylor, maybe not, but that team's going to be fun to watch all year as long as Tua can stay healthy, man.
Bro, imagine they just went out and got freaking Chase Young. I mean, he's rumored to be on the block.
Yeah.
That'd be... And their owner, I mean, he went from wanting a tank to... Vic Fangio was the name, by the way. I was trying to think
Fangio. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah. But, fuck was I going to say? Their owner, like, I think he has to prove a point. From being exposed for wanting a tank, he has to, like, go out there
He's got to go
win.
He's got to make a couple trades.
Yeah. And honestly, too, like, I mean, they've kind of done it now, obviously, with acquiring Chubb and Ramsey. But, like, you got two on a rookie contract. Go all in.
This is the year.
Yeah.
This is the year for the Dolphins.
You always think, too, when I see that play by the Eagles with Jalen Hurts. And I don't even think necessarily we need him to be the starting quarterback for it to be a thing. But if when Hooker gets healthy, we can run that same shit.
Yeah.
You got a longer body, too.
Watch him get T. Higgins and Chase Young.
Who over? Oh.
Miami.
No way. You think...
They said they're not re-signing T. Higgins.
And they're off to a bad start.
Yeah.
Won last night, but... You think they'll make the playoffs?
It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. But let me tell you guys about Lady Jane's. You can walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men and get an award-winning haircut experience and register for a trip of your dreams and all expenses paid suite for the 2024 NCAA tournament. That's right, no expenses spared for you and 5 of your best buds. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, open 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. It's wicked awesome.
Brace yourselves, Detroit. As the sun begins to set, 2 of Woodward Sports' brightest young stars will be taking the mic for a brand new show. Woodward Nights with Spooner and Broder. The dog days in Detroit are over, and the boys are unleashed. Join in on the banter and hop on the bandwagon of the #1 night show on the internet. Tune into the Woodward Sports YouTube channel every weeknight from 8 to 10 p.m. Woodward Nights with Spooner and Broder.
Since the dawn of moving people, Chevrolet has led the way. The world of transportation is changing. At Feldman Chevrolet, we are leading the charge forward. With every electric vehicle, every mile traveled, one Feldman at a time. The company that puts more Chevys on Michigan roads is now the #1 name for Chevy electric vehicles.
Now, coming to Woodward Sports, Woodward and Main Street, the Woodward Sports Network Detroit Lions show. Catch Gabrielle D. Phillips, Matt Broder, and Terry Foster for all the latest news on your Detroit Lions every week. Only on the Woodward Sports Network YouTube channel and woodwardsports.com.
Play, practice, and party at 5 Iron Golf. It's downtown's newest sports bar and has 13 TrackMan simulators, certified instructors, and most importantly, a full bar and restaurant. Mention promo code Woodward at checkout for 50% off your first visit, and visit 5irongolf.com to tee up good times. And if you're a serious golfer like Darren McCarty or Braylon Edwards, you might want to link up with the boys on Thursday nights for our Woodward Sports 5 Iron Golf League. That's 5irongolf.com. Promo code Woodward for 50% off your first visit.
So I was just watching a story that somebody posted of one of those places where you drive through and roll the windows down and the animals like stick their heads in your car and like eat shit. You'll never catch me in one of those. Never.
Not even like a.
Not even. I don't give a fuck what it is. I don't
like
care.
an American one?
No.
Why?
Because fuck animals, dude. I do not like wild animals. Do not fuck with wild animals.
Where's this coming from?
I just watched a video. I said I was watching a story. This girl is at one, and like there's fucking llamas biting them and shit. Llama bites me. I'm trying to feed it. I'd stick that bitch so. Whop! Give it a quick left. Roll the window up. Get your big ass neck out of my car, bitch. Like I've seen the ones with like buffaloes where there's like a buffalo running right into his car, and his wife's like, "Do something, do." What the fuck is he gonna do? If that thing wants to end your life, it is going to end your life. Like there's
I'm gonna
nothing.
sue you.
Yeah. Miss me on all that shit. Ostriches, alpacas, llamas, fuck that.
Ostriches are extremely
aggressive. Birds. Fuck birds in general.
Birds are dinosaurs.
Yeah, I do not fuck with birds at all. First of all, parrots, like birds that can talk, fuck that. That shit's creepy.
Yeah.
Second of all, a big ass flightless bird that can run 60 miles an hour and has fucking
60 miles?
Yeah, bro. Ostriches are fast.
They're fast as fuck.
No way, 60
They're the
miles per
fastest
hour.
land animal.
No, cheetahs are the fastest land animal.
No, they're the fastest land mammal.
Fastest land animal. I'm looking it up. Keep talking.
Bro, I do not fuck with birds, and an ostrich is just a super bird. And like, fuck that shit, dude. They got claws. They're fast as fuck. Their beaks, they peck the shit out of you. Like, no, thank you.
I mean, they still run pretty fucking fast. 43 miles per hour.
43?
Yeah.
What's a cheetah at?
70.
Oh, god damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Cheetahs are like short spurts.
Dang.
I'm pretty sure ostriches can go for a minute.
They can just go, bro.
Cows can run like 30 miles per hour. You know that?
I don't fuck with cows either.
Huh, how
Miss
fast
me on a cow.
Miss me on a cow.
Dude, fuck that. Any big ass fucking animal like that can just take you out.
Did you get?
I'm good.
A cow
I'll
runs,
watch it on TV.
A cow can run an average of 17 miles per hour with a maximum speed of 25 miles
Check
per
out
hour.
how fast a hippo
To put
can
that
run.
in perspective, it's faster than Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill at 22 miles per hour this past week.
Check
That's
out how
crazy.
fast a hippo can run.
Oh, fuck that.
That shit's scary.
Yeah,
Hippos are top 2 scariest animal behind a killer whale.
Did you guys see
Just
that
pull up a
video
picture of me and you.
of
What the
this
fuck? I'm
guy?
just kidding.
He was living up north, and him and his wife, and there was just like two mooses, moose like
Yeah,
wrestling.
yeah. She's like,
And
"Tell
she's
him to
like,
leave."
Yeah, tell him to leave. He's like, the hell mosquito moose? What's wrong with you?
He's like, I knew we shouldn't have moved out here. Dude, moose, meese. I'm saying meese.
Yeah, I think it's meese.
Because it's moose, but
plural.
Yeah.
Moosai.
But it's
Moosai.
meese. If goose is geese, moose should be meese.
I'm with you.
That is basic logic.
That's a bar.
Thank you.
Kim Rod said, "What the fuck wrong with cows?"
Dude, fuck cows, man. They're big and angry, and well, they're not angry all the time, but they're big and they can fuck some shit up. If anything ever like switched in a cow, like if there was a Jack Campbell cow out there and it just fucking
Jack Campbell cow.
just
Now
flip
that's
that,
a true meat missile.
Yes, facts. Just flips that switch and goes at you. There's nothing you can do. Nothing you can do.
Thing.
Unless you have a fucking fully automatic shotgun in your hand. Dude. That thing's trampling you.
If you see a cow, if you see a cow just staring at the ground like Jack Campbell, just run.
Yeah. See, Burns says, "Oh Lord, mooses are the worst." It's meese, but yes, meese are insane, dude. They're so fast. They can go underwater like up to like 45 feet.
What the what?
And they can hold their breath for like a couple minutes at a time.
I'm looking that up.
They are such scary animals, dude.
Can moose swim? Moose are pretty fast swimmers. Wow. Long distance. I can't see anything about that, but that's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
They're fucking huge, dude. I seen a video of a car hitting one. Like the car's going like 45, 50 miles an hour. Hits a moose. Like, all the shit you see where the moose goes flying and then just pops back up and keeps walking after it didn't go flying. It just went through the car. Like the whole crash video happened, and then the guy picked up his phone, and the moose is just standing in the back seat of his car.
You ever see a cassowary?
I think I've seen that. That was
fucking
wild.
crazy.
You ever see a cassowary? Cassowary? What the fuck they're called?
No.
It's like the most dangerous like bird on earth.
Oh, is that the one with the big ass fucking beak?
It's not that big, but it's got the fucking claws. They got like actual like dinosaur claws. When you look at this thing, like hear this thing like make noises, it's like literally like a fucking raptor. It does like the fucking
a predator.
Yeah, bro. It'll fuck you up. It's the most dangerous bird. I think eagle's the next one. Actually, I'm about to look that up. I'm gonna be
moose can dive almost 20 feet deep and hold their breath for multiple minutes. Imagine swimming.
Yeah.
Imagine swimming. You got a scuba tank. You're underwater, and you just see a fucking moose come down there. Like what? I would shit my pants, dude.
I gotta show you this video of the cassowary. They're pretty terrifying.
It's
only
just
because
moose. No 3-on-3, Kurt. It's not just moose. It's meese. If you're gonna call a goose multiple geese, then multiple moose is meese. That's what happens. I'm sorry. I don't make the rules.
Yeah.
I just enforce them.
Bro, I'm gonna send this to Chris actually, because this shit's actually fucking wild. Are we losing viewers? I apologize for the bird talk. Spinny started it.
So no safari rides for Spinny.
No safari rides, bro. You fuck that. Like those videos where like it's a bunch of tourists in a bus and a lion jumps in that bitch and they're all like, ah, like, what?
Yeah.
What? Like, what? I would shit my fucking pants if a lion jumps up there and is just like, your life is in his hands right now.
That's what I'm saying.
He will end your life and then he'll fucking feed you to his kids. Like, fuck that, dude. Fuck wild animals.
Especially anything like cat-like, because they literally play with their food. Like they will fuck you up and then just like not kill you. They won't finish you off. They'll just stand there and just keep.
Bro, think about it this way. Even like the smallest versions of them that Chris has in his fucking house, they don't give a fuck about you.
They'll try to kill you.
Cats don't give a fuck about you.
They'll eat you too.
Yeah, we've died.
If you die, they'll eat the shit out of you.
Dogs won't.
Some dogs will.
Every
some
morning
dogs will,
he
some
bites
dogs
my
won't.
ankles. Like every morning when I walk and he's like ready to play, he'll just go sink his full teeth into my ankles. Like he's ready to
imagine
fight.
if it's fucking
I sent you a picture of that bird
7
claw,
feet
by the way.
long and 350 pounds. Like,
Chris,
fuck a
check
jungle
slag.
cat, fuck a meese, fuck a hippo, fuck an ostrich. Like, no, miss me on all that shit. Even cows. Like, don't catch me fucking with wild animals, dude.
There was a woman that accidentally raised a panther. I don't know if you saw that. It ended up like being like totally fine. They had a dog and everything too, and it was like
did
cool
see
with
that.
the
It's
dog.
like messing with the Rottweiler.
Yeah, it was kind of cute, but like, dude, imagine like picking something up on the side of the road and raising it, and then it ends up being a fucking panther, dog. A panther. That's insane.
Denver Blair. He said Chris's shirt has no collar.
It doesn't.
Oh, man.
It doesn't.
That's funny.
Last time Pistons were in the playoffs.
Chris, I sent a picture of that cassowary claw, but I don't even know what the fuck we were supposed to be talking about.
That was funny.
We got 2 minutes. We got 2 minutes left until break.
All right, pull this picture then. This thing looks it's like it's off a fucking dinosaur. They say this thing's like the last like living dinosaur, but like,
oh my,
bro, that's a bird.
I don't want to see this, man.
You gotta see this.
Yeah, no. We're
I know which one you're talking about, but I don't know if that thing's like it's like the fucking giant beak is like making like raptor noises.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. This thing's way fucking. Dude. That thing's so dangerous too. That thing fucking obviously the beak chop your head
Look
off.
at this, dude.
Look at this shit, bro. Right,
bro? What?
It's called. They're called cassowaries. And they
cassowaries?
Yeah.
That's its foot.
That's its fucking foot.
Is that your feet?
That's how they kill. They like attack humans. They like it's D-Mac's foot.
Yeah. I would have been a kick-ass dragon, boys. Whips up that bitch, dude.
He puts off his shoes. He has those for his feet.
There's no way. There's no way, bro.
I would attack humans too if I was built like that.
Nobody in the Woodward Sports chat. Cows kill more people than sharks. That's a fact.
Yes, it's true. Like I said, bro. Unless I got a fucking AK, never catch me going around some cows.
Wait, you're scared of cows?
I mean, I'm scared of wild animals.
Cows? You're scared of cows?
Dude, like I said, if it's a Jack
you make fun
Campbell
of me
cow,
being scared of. I wasn't even scared of Desmond Ritter, but you're scared of cows?
If it's a Jack Campbell cow, dude, my dad used to get chased by bulls on his route in Rochester.
What the fuck?
He was a mailman in like rural Rochester.
Yeah.
And one time there was a calf in the middle of the road, like a baby cow, and the gate was open. So he like gets out of his car, he goes out there, he like walks it back into the pasture. Fuck you, you stupid
fuck
cow.
out my way.
No, he like walks it back in the pasture and goes to close the gate, and he sees the fucking bull like revving at him, and he fucking runs, hops back in his car, takes off, and thinks chasing him down the road.
They run like 30 miles per hour,
Yeah,
bro.
dude. Yeah. Fuck that.
Or 25.
Fuck wild animals. I don't care what they are. Never catch me messing with some wild animals unless there is a giant gate in front of them or in front of me. No, thank you.
It's crazy that we're like the fucking top of the food chain when we could just easily be killed by fucking.
It's because of our brains and thumbs. It's literally all it is.
It's wild.
You give a cow a human brain, it's taking over the world.
Shout out to the guy who made it. Yeah. Maybe.
And thumbs. Imagine a cow walks up to you, says, "What up, bitch?" and punches you in the face. Like what?
Fucking hooks you.
Yeah. It's over.
But how would they make shit? They couldn't even make nothing.
They can make shit.
Thumbs would.
I guess with their mouth.
They can just like cut off a slab of their own shit and make it into fucking leather and wrap them. Like
But
they are the leather.
How are they cutting their own shit?
A rock, bro. What do you mean? How did cavemen make shit?
Just like fucking banging their hooves?
Yeah.
It's painful.
All right. Let me tell you guys about Big Boy. Speaking of cows, we eat these fuckers. Burgers and chicken sandwiches are taking over at Big Boy. It's burger time. Try the best cheeseburger or our new pretzel bacon cheeseburger. Craving chicken? Try the Dolly's chicken sandwich or turn up the heat with Bob's hot chicken sandwich. Upgrade your regular fries to our chili cheese or loaded baked potato fries. Save room for dessert because we have a treat for you. Indulge in our Reese's chocolate peanut butter thunder cake or satisfy your sweet tooth with our funnel cake fries. All that and more at Big Boy.
Calling all landscapers. This is Darren McCarty. I'm at Outdoor Equipment Co. How would you like to landscape like a legend? How about a bad boy zero turn? And even a chainsaw. And even a weed whipper. So register today at OutdoorEquipCo.com, and even you could have D-Mac on your landscaping crew.
Come hang with the Woodward Sports Crew all throughout football season on Saturdays and Sundays. Join our college football and Detroit Lions live watch parties.
Inside the 5, caught, end zone, touchdown, Detroit Lions!
With money on the line. Featuring different special guests and surprises. Start times will vary depending on the game. Only on our Woodward Sports YouTube channel.
Your home is your most important asset. Flexibility in the sales process is key. When you work with Mark White & Associates, you can cancel at any time, for any reason, without penalty. Speaking of flexibility, check this out. Who you work with matters. hire the best broker in the game.
Fall's the perfect time to shop your home and auto insurance, and shop it the right way with Swiss Insurance. They cover Woodward Sports, they can cover you too. Give them a call today at 248-800-4177. That's 248-800-4177. Or visit them at SwissINS.com. Again, that's SwissINS.com.
So, okay. If Dan Campbell or Jack Campbell cows actually happened, if cows flip that switch and become just super aggressive and attack everybody, there is only one person who can save humanity. And you know who it is. This is our only hope against cows if they're coming after us. Bro.
She's fucking Blade.
Play it again, Chris. She looks like she's straight out of an anime, bro.
That's crazy.
Imagine a cow trying to run down that.
Shit.
Guess what's gonna happen to you? Guess what, you're gonna have some fresh sirloin sitting on the grill.
The dancing is so bad, it literally looks like she's fighting cows.
Yeah. She is a psychopath, dude. It is insane how crazy she is.
You know the common theme, obviously, with crazy girls.
Got great pussy.
Do you think Brittany's got?
Oh yeah, it's probably the best in the world.
She's got the WAP?
Yeah, but I don't. Again, it's like you gotta weigh it.
At what cost?
Like at what exactly?
Yeah.
Is it really worth it?
Just show up at her house. The aliens
G.R.
sent me.
Adams said, "Is this the new Marvel movie?"
That's the new Captain
Yeah,
Marvel.
she's got the batshit stone. That's what she has. MC Reeves, Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne.
This is Jason Bourne. If you played that video without sound, no context, you told me, hey, it's just like, this is like for a tryout for like, you know, a crazy person killing cows. You know?
I would believe it.
I believe it, but yeah, she's doing pretty good.
She's
dancing in that
She's a
video.
lunatic, man. She's
Holy
a
shit.
lunatic.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Nobody said I would still hit.
Doja could get it.
Yeah.
She's even getting there. She's
not getting there.
She's towing the line.
She's so far from that. Are you kidding me?
She is towing the line,
so far
bro.
from that.
She's a little close.
Doja's not even near that.
Doja is towing the line, bro. I'm telling you, there is a scale of like crazy to worth it, and Doja's towing the line.
Doja has already shaved her head like Britney.
But throw the Britney video up there one more time, because this is
Doja's nowhere near this.
This is past the point
Doja
of no
already
return.
shaved her head.
This is nothing. She hasn't done this.
She is literally fighting demons in this video. She is battling her demons.
She's trying out for Blade.
I feel bad for the dogs.
What's Blade's dad in the movie? The old white dude?
Big Blade.
Big Blade.
It's not his dad, but yeah.
She's got the
guy raised him?
conservation stone.
Whistler? Isn't it Whistler?
Whistler, yeah. That's what she's gonna play.
QQWW says nah, Doja is done for.
Nah, fam, Doja could still get
She's
that.
towing the line, man.
She's close to that line.
Yeah.
I don't see why why is she close? Why is she close?
Bro, have you not do you not follow her on Instagram?
No, she posts. That's like what?
Weird ass shit, dude. Like not that weird, but pretty close.
That's what I'm saying. That is different.
It's pretty. She's not.
Britney's absent of mind.
Okay, it's not Britney, bitch, but it's getting pretty
not
close.
Britney, bitch.
All right, that'll do it for us today.
Got
Britney
4
Spears,
minutes.
please come in for an interview. Just don't bring your knives.
Don't invite Doja to come in for
Make
an
sure you
interview.
like and share the stream. If you're listening on audio platform, leave a 5-star review. For Easy, for Chris, for JB, I'm Spencer. We are the Woodward Heavyweights, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.